WWE Hall of Famer Teddy Long, and you're about to go one-on-one with Talking Taker. Holla!
All right, creatures of the night, and everybody out there in the Pod Street Krew, welcome to Talking Taker, episode number 245 of our encyclopedic exploration, dig up the career of the greatest professional wrestling character of all time, The Undertaker. Tommy got his background right on time. I love it.
I got it.
On the spot.
I was working hard on it.
My name is Alex Doriot. As you can hear from the chatter, we got another full house on this special edition of Talking Taker. I want to thank all of you for joining us for yet another round of Dead Man Talking. I am joined, as always, by my tag team partner, my wrestling buddy, my fellow creature of the night, just like David Arquette and Scott Kahn. He is ready to rumble tonight. And Travis,
There's something wrong with this Slurpee. Can you fix it?
Oh, we saw that in the theater, my man.
Yeah, we did. We came home and played SmackDown and
SmackDown
made the
won.
Royal Bash. Yeah, on the pay-per-view.
Won. That's how
Yes,
long
boy.
ago that was. Travis is here. We've got another edition of our fantasy drafts here with our boys here in the Pod Street Krew. And tonight, we've hit all the other big four. We hit WrestleMania, we hit SummerSlam, we hit Survivor Series. So, we got to wrap up this quadrilogy with the Royal Rumble. And Travis, you actually did draw number one tonight. So you're going to be in the Rumble the longest. You got the most important pick. You're going to set the tone for the night. What's your strategy coming into the night?
Pick a Rumble first, because
okay,
they're gonna get taken.
Yeah.
So my goal is never to upset people, but I will. So sorry. Just gonna go ahead and get ready, people.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Yeah, it's interesting, that we're doing a Royal Rumble to draft tonight, but everyone's only picking one men's Rumble each.
Yes.
That's what's required, and you can't pick any more than that. So there's only going to be 6 out of the almost 40 Royal Rumbles. So we're going to leave some iconic ones on the table, but also we're going to be fighting possibly for some of the best ones. So it's going to be really intense here. I've got the number 3 selection, and right on top of me, I'm a little worried because, Payback is a you-know-what, and I'm afraid of what this man is going to do to me after I nearly ruined the friendship a couple months ago. Randy Turco is here, and I hope he won't be too short with me here tonight.
Hey, and I do enter the Rumble second, but really, when you enter the Rumble second, isn't it the same amount of time as the guy who entered the Rumble first?
100%.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just saying. Also, as you guys know, avid physical media collector, and it's funny you mentioned Ready to Rumble because, for me, top 3, top 4 movies that do not have a Blu-ray release somehow, some way.
Oh my God!
Dang!
Wow! Don't tell Mom the babysitter's dead, and Ready to Rumble.
Wow!
So
We've got to fix that.
I'm still hanging on to a
petition.
DVD. Yes, absolutely. Write letters, emails, somebody help me out.
It's not in the Criterion closet.
No, right.
I watched it back in the winter, like earlier in this year, with a buddy. It was just as good as it was 25 years ago.
I'm glad I held up.
Wow.
I can't believe they don't have those Oscar-worthy titles on Blu-ray.
Right.
Well, I can't remember who's number 4. Is it Steven or Tommy? Steven is the 4th horseman here. Steven Zieman, number 4. A lot of interesting picks throughout the years or throughout the months that we've been doing these. We know the McMahon family often fills up your draft board. They have some big Royal Rumble history. What's been going through your mind as you've been getting ready for your draft here tonight?
Oh, pretty much just like Travis, pick a Rumble first.
Interesting.
I have a whole list of Royal Rumbles because I know they're gonna go fast, and the ones I want are probably gonna go first.
Yeah.
Yep. Fast and first.
They could be the way to do it. Maybe you hold back. Maybe you just wait and let everybody else. Yeah. Maybe let everybody else fight for it.
I don't want to pull a Randy and be like, yeah, I'll take that one.
Maybe you'd be like Santino Marella and hide under the ring for a little while. I don't know.
We
Or
all
be
feel
like
like we
Santino
know.
Marella and get eliminated in record time.
That's true.
We know what Rumble he's
I
going to
could be
take.
that.
We all feel like we know.
Yeah, I know Stevens, I know Trey's, I know Tommy's, I feel like. But maybe not. Could be full of surprises here. And I think Trey is number 5. Am I right? Or was I?
I'm number 6.
Okay, Tommy is number 5. Tommy, we know. 5-time. I know through our friendship and through our history, nobody loves a random world title match at a Royal Rumble more than you do. So I am very intrigued as to what you're going to go with here. We've got Hardcore Holly and Brock Lesnar. We've got Batista and Mr. Kennedy.
Tommy's
Bobby
like,
Lashley and Test for the ECW title.
Oh man.
There are a couple ECW title matches, yeah.
There've been some good ones. For me, it's as I was going through this, it reminded me how many like personal memories come from these Rumbles. I do think that certainly I've been to a few, but then also I think it has to do with just like remembering the time of where I was watching those Rumbles that I think really meant a lot to me. And I won't give away my guilty pleasure Rumble just yet, in case I have to pull something from that. I don't want anyone to pull a shiesty move on me. But one of the things about like the Rumbles growing up was like, even if it wasn't the greatest, the Rumble to me has the most rewatchability. I think you can sit
it's fun.
Anybody down, you can play any match, even if it's a bad Rumble. You can sit somebody down, and there's something to laugh about. There's something to enjoy, and there's nothing better than a good one, I think.
Absolutely. I mean, it's the perfect match to rewatch. It's the perfect match to play with your action figures. It's the perfect match to play on the video games.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a perfect match, a perfect creation. And we thank Pat Patterson for it. We thank him every day for coming up with the Royal Rumble. And we're thankful that our buddy Trey is back here. We had to miss him on the Survivor Series draft. I believe he said that I had the best draft pick out of that. I'm pretty sure that was the consensus from Trey, since he was the objective judge. And you don't have to confirm that. We just pretty much know that was accurate. But
I clearly remember he said me or Steven.
No. It was definitely me.
It was an or. We never got an answer.
No.
That's right. We shared the gold.
Trey's a big doink guy. And we're glad to have you back here, man. What have you been doing? You took a few months off. So how have you been doing preparing for this Rumble? You've had a little extra time.
I don't know about extra time, because all my extra time has gone to coaching middle school basketball.
That's right.
So there is like no prep for me on this one. But I will say
how's
this.
the team doing?
Oh, let's not talk about that. Let's move on. They are improving. I will say that. They are getting better with each game. But we play in a league that is just stacked from almost top to bottom. There's about 3 teams right now that are kind of like, we're down here, and then you've got like the 6 that are like at the top, and there's a big gap. So, but we are improving, so it's getting better.
There you go. That's all you can ask.
You have been prepping with your Advent Royal Rumble calendar.
Yes, I have been prepping with the Advent Royal Rumble. That
Temu Advent.
Yes, the Temu knockoff Royal Rumble that my son's elf brought me on the first day of December this year. So we're kind of lost on 2 of those wrestlers. Don't really know who they are. We were doing good. We're doing good up until entrant number. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and entrant number 6. So we're kind of falling off there from number 6. But I will say this about the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
My favorite. This is my favorite event all year. Is the Royal Rumble by far. Mm-hmm. And it was a bucket list thing for me, and I was so glad to spend, Royal Rumble with you guys this year.
Randy and I both got
is amazing.
Wow.
To knock that off my bucket list with all you guys. So
yes, boy.
Yes, they
Hopefully
did
we
the
can do it again.
event that brought us together, that formed this particular crew, this particular bond. And so, yeah, I'm thankful for it. I will be very sad watching this year's Rumble in Saudi Arabia and not being together with everybody. But hopefully,
I thought you meant you were going without us. It's like, dang.
Not supposed to reveal that yet.
Surprise entrant.
Steven, my mug, my little tumbler mug, the paint chipped off of it. All right, I threw it out. The Royal Rumble sticker stuff.
Send it back.
I never even put it. I hand washed it exclusively. Never put it in the dishwasher, and still the paint chipped off of there.
Wow,
Crazy.
Garbage.
Send it back to Connecticut.
I guess I should.
Send it back to China, where it came from.
Well, we will get to our draft. We will get to the rules. We'll explain it all. If you've been listening here to Talking Taker over the past year, you should understand it. But we'll go into the specific rules and requirements of this Royal Rumble. But this is our first episode of 2026, if you can believe it. This will drop on January 1st, 2026. And I do want to go through some quick Undertaker sightings because usually on the first episode of the year, I think it's fun to look back at what The Undertaker did in the previous year. And there's so much to talk about. I just wanted to hit I think I thought of the three main biggest news items of Undertaker from 2026, and I thought this group could share some thoughts on those. Number one, you got to start with the premiere of Raw on Netflix in 2025, which was, this was a crazy year for WWE, but maybe that's the biggest news story is them going to Netflix for Raw, and The Undertaker, of course, got to make an appearance on that. He was on the first ever Raw. You got to have him on the first Raw on Netflix. And a pretty cool moment with him kind of showing respect to Rhea Ripley. And, we usually don't see him interacting with the women in WWE, not since the days of him sacrificing Stephanie McMahon or the likes. But pretty awesome moment. What did y'all think of that? And what have y'all thought of the Raw Netflix era so far?
Still want to get to one. I was just saying, I can't believe it's been a year and I still haven't been to a Raw on Netflix. I still want to get to one. So cool to have him on that first Raw on Netflix. He was on the first Raw.
Yep.
So he's got to be on the first Raw on Netflix. So
exactly.
I thought that was really, really cool. And to put Rhea over and Tommy's here. We're going to call her Rhea, right?
Rhea.
But to put her over and to give her the rub, I thought that was really cool.
I'll never forget the comment in my YouTube channel as I had someone had said, every one of your videos I watch, and it drives me more and more crazy every time you call her Rhea. And I think I had a years-long run calling her Rhea Ripley. Until you said that, I was like, I'm saying it wrong?
Yes. Every time.
It's crazy.
At least you're consistent.
I didn't falter. It was always Rhea Ripley for me.
It's good to know that Tommy doesn't listen to the commentary on the show.
Yes,
exactly.
Oh, I thought you meant to the YouTube comments.
No, he means to the WWE commentators.
Well, they call him. They call Gunther.
Yes.
Gunter.
Yes.
Every commentator calls him something different. So, you can't trust them either.
I thought it was
I completely agree with Randy though. with Undertaker showing up, and I remember the big joke was his music hit while Rhea was in the ring. So I was like, oh, he's coming out to challenge Rhea Ripley. But he comes out, and the idea being, the way I took it was, somebody random is watching the first episode of Netflix Raw, hasn't watched in a long time. They're going to know The Undertaker, and he's using his appearance on this show, and the WWE is using his appearance on this show to put over Rhea Ripley as the big star moving forward into the Netflix era. So, very cool. And I've had the opportunity to go to 2 of the Raw on Netflix since it's been there, and it feels just like so big right before that show starts. They've done such a good job making it feel big time. I'll never forgive myself for not going to the headquarters for the announcement of Raw on Netflix. I did not realize it was open to the public. So that was disappointing, but I think it's been really great. And I love that you could, start from the beginning whenever you sit down to watch. That's really cool as well.
Sure.
Yeah. It's been a huge moment for them, a huge move, huge transition in their business. And obviously cool to see Undertaker a part of that and see how much they value him and using him in that way on that huge show. Not a ton of legends on that show. I mean, we did have the final appearance of Hulk Hogan on that program, very sadly. But not a lot of legends there, but we did get to see Taker. We also saw him in NXT this year. I saw him in NXT a few times, kind of backstage with the LFG people, but we saw him chokeslam Trick Williams. And what made this extra cool was Trick Williams was the TNA world champion at the time. So the Undertaker chokeslammed the TNA champion. I mean, I don't think anyone, whoever would have thought the Undertaker in all this time would interact with the TNA champion and be in the ring with the TNA championship. Mind blowing.
Really, I thought it was so cool that they built it up over a few weeks as well. Yes. What a big rub for Trick Williams there, who I have thought, I always say, I was ready for him to make an appearance at last year's Rumble when we were all there. I think the sky's the limit for that guy. And for Taker to, again, use an appearance to work with someone, he must think pretty high of them.
Mm-hmm. I remember, Tommy's right. I remember I would, I might be watching, I might have NXT on. I might be doing this with my phone during a random match. And then all of a sudden the bell would go, the dong would go off like in the middle, like they're mid promo pumping this episode up. And like, as soon as that noise goes off, it's like the back of your brain. I was just like, what? I mean, it had me. It had me. I remember texting you guys. Did you just hear that? Yeah. Like there was no voice that went with it. They didn't have any text with it. It was just the NXT promo. And then at the end was just one bong. And I was like, did you guys hear what I heard? And so that was really, really cool. It was really well done.
It was.
Mm-hmm. And then the other thing, this is more of a backstage thing, but pretty wild that it seems to be confirmed, essentially, that The Undertaker is one of the main guys doing the booking for AAA right now. The WWE has purchased AAA and is running the show there, the historic Mexican wrestling organization. And now, I mean, I never would have thought the Undertaker would be in that sort of role. I always saw him as maybe doing a trainer and working backstage with talent that way, but doing the booking there, I haven't really watched any of it. I know some of you guys, and Travis, I know you've watched a lot of it, and it's kind of insane to think about him having that sort of role.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. And like him, Hunter, and Sean are like booking the territories. It's insane, dude. They're booking the main roster, NXT and AAA. It's just wild to think about the Click and the PSK. BSK, excuse me. We're the BSK. Right. But he had Bailey on an episode, which I guess would be a few weeks ago as the time this comes out, and he was mentioning to her, like, yeah, you want to come down to Mexico? I know a guy. I know, and kept like kind of winking and nodding to her about it. And it was just kind of funny, like that he's even putting it out there, like, I know a guy, like it's me, like I'll put you on the show. I just, it's weird, it's crazy, but I love it though. Triple A is fun. It's fun.
And Travis, you had talked about how, at least of what you've seen, he's done a really good job too. So he's not only booking, but like, I would think like, well, he'll know about booking giants and he'll know about booking characters like him, but he won't know how to book luchadors. But like Travis gives us rave reviews, like he's doing a great job. Yeah,
doing a great job, knowing when to turn people heel, like there's like when they're supposed to, and the crowd's crapping on it. It's good. The dude knows a thing or two.
I mean,
whatever.
Bringing in my boy Omos there, pushing him to the moon.
He's not hitting the home run every time. every now and then, there's
even the best hitters in baseball are batting 300. I mean,
I want to see the backstage conversations with Undertaker and Mr. Iguana. I want to see them go through.
Can we get a WWE Unreal?
Yes,
for sure.
So he loves the Iguana, dude. Iguana's gonna be. Y'all are gonna see him. Well, it'll be. Aren't y'all going to see him on?
We already saw him. Yeah, we already went. We went to Saturday Night's main event a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Yeah.
But one of the coolest, you think back to the Rumble last year, and one of the big things that broke right around that time was Triple H going in the Hall of Fame. And for me, the thing that was telling about that was that it was Undertaker and Shawn who showed up at WWE headquarters to announce Hunter going in the Hall of Fame. And it's like you always heard about the Click feuding with the BSK. And who'd have thought all these years later, like Shawn and the Undertaker are Triple H's like right-hand men leading the WWE. It's so cool.
It's like that end of an era. Hell in a Cell was the end of the beef, and they all just became besties. You know?
When they turn back and look at the crowd, and the three of them are holding each other up, they're like, "Wow, we had a hell of a 4-year run here, didn't we?"
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna blow your minds in the mid 2020s. Yeah. Just you wait.
Life's crazy, man. What a time to be alive, as they say.
I'll just touch on
ahead,
also.
Tom.
My favorite live Undertaker moment of the year was sitting with you, Alex, and Randy a couple weeks ago, hearing AJ Styles and Undertaker break down their Boneyard match from WrestleMania 36. What an incredible time.
What a great time it was. They revealed so many secrets. President Trump came out there and gave them a Medal of Honor for the
Gallows
incredible
Anderson showed up
match.
too, didn't they?
Yeah,
They did. He took them to the stage. Yeah, they were drunkenly just interrupted. They weren't invited. They were just in the crowd.
What's up, Hoot? Uncle Alan.
Yeah, we're recording this.
Bro.
We're actually a few days ahead of the Saturday Night's main event, and obviously it would be awesome if the whole crew was going, but Tommy was able to sneak in Randy and I under the wire, very unexpected and very appreciative of his offer to have us join him, and we're excited to be on the scene as the PSK representatives there at John Cena's retirement in Washington, D.C., and at the Undertaker One Dead Man live event. We'll check our YouTube channel. It will have been out there by now. Check Tommy's YouTube channel, and hopefully we're a little bit tighter schedule, but I think we're going to try to do another podcast reaction. Sure. As long as we're not just
tired.
Yeah, exactly. But who knows about tired? We're gonna follow the Travis White inspiration.
That's right.
Words not in my vocabulary.
So yeah, very excited to be experiencing that in a few days. A lot to look forward to. But honestly, I've been looking forward to this night. Tuesday night's my favorite night of the week, is recording this podcast with you fellas here. The Royal Rumble draft. Let's remind everyone of the rules. We're going to have 5 selections here, 5 rounds, snake order draft. Everybody has to have a men's Royal Rumble match on your card. Everyone has to have a women's match on your card, although it does not have to be a Royal Rumble. And that is because there have only been 7 women's Royal Rumbles. So we wanted to just open it up for a little bit broader of a choice there. Everyone has to have a world title match of some form or fashion. Everyone has to have The Undertaker on your card. So I think there was some debate amongst us throughout this week. Does there need to be a separate Undertaker match? Can he just be in the Royal Rumble? I think what we landed on is he just has to be on the card. So he can double dip. And that's another difference between this draft and our other drafts is superstars can be used twice because many times on the Royal Rumble show, superstars are used twice. So you can have someone in your Royal Rumble match and in a singles match, but you can't have two John Cena singles matches. Right. You could have a Cena singles match and him in the Rumble, something like that. And then you could have, there's been a couple of Rumble matches where the world title was on the line. So that could be your world title match. You can, of course, have a women's Rumble match if you want to. And then, anything else is fair game. You just can't duplicate titles. So you can't have 2 intercontinental title matches or 2 tag team title matches or something like that. Did I miss anything? Is there any further clarification that anybody needs?
Pre-show matches count? Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
We have allowed them in the past, so I think we've set the precedent to allow pre-show matches. Yes. Okay. And we were talking before the recording started. I don't think we're counting the greatest Royal Rumble, although if someone were to choose it, I really don't care. But I think that was the mindset. And we're also not counting like SmackDown Rumble or like the corporate Royal Rumble or anything like that. That was great. Fun. Yeah. It was great.
Royal Rumble pay-per-view matches.
Yeah, I think we've got plenty of those to pick from.
For sure.
Sure.
So, with that being said, let us all find out who the man who drew number one is selecting for his number one decision here.
All right.
Travis White, declare your entry in the Royal Rumble draft and get us started.
All right. Throwing this grenade in there for real quick because my first pick is probably going to upset Trey because it is the match behind Steven. The Royal Rumble 2001 Men's Royal Rumble. That also takes care of The Undertaker for me. I did not do it on purpose. I just had to pick that one. I wanted to get Taker in there. Kane.
It's also my background.
Oh, that's true. It is. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets Kane the record eliminations at the time. Yeah. It's got. It's fun. It's a blast. It's the end of the Attitude Era. It's the last Royal Rumble of the Attitude Era. Yeah. Bringing things to a helm at Rock and Austin at WrestleMania 17. What a fun match. Undertaker's number 25 in there, obviously won by Stone Cold Steve Austin. So Drew Carey's in it.
Drew Carey.
Hall of
Famer.
Hall of Famer in one night.
Drew
One
Carey.
night. Hall of Famer.
Yeah, who else has one match and become a Hall of Famer? You tell
That's
me.
a great point.
That's a great Royal Rumble. He had one match. He's a Hall of Famer. So that is my number one pick. I had to get that off of the board because I knew it was going to get taken if I let it sit and marinate. So,
Hey, correct me real quick.
Haku is in it.
Is Kane in the Hall of Fame yet, or no?
Yes,
he is. Yeah, he went in during COVID.
Yeah,
Oh, God. So say Kane on the left had the record from this Royal Rumble. He was the MVP. He eliminated the most people that have been eliminated in Royal Rumble. He's up there on like total eliminations over a career too. I think.
I think he's number one, isn't he?
He might be. And then you got
he's if he's not one, he's top three.
Right. And then you got Drew Carey on the right there who participated in one evening and got in before him into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. And Kane is last eliminated.
Yeah.
Last elimination. Austin.
Yeah, so I've got some stats. I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming up because
I'm shocked. I didn't think it'd go. I thought it would make it to you. I really did.
I didn't think so. I didn't think so. In my opinion, this is the greatest Royal Rumble ever.
Wow. Okay.
I think it's one of the best.
Number one for me. And it's not just because Kane it is the MVP and he's in there for 7 minutes or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's the Kane show for sure.
I mean, he's it's him all the way through. But I mean, it's got everything in it. It's got it breaks out into a hardcore
match. Yep.
You've got legends like the Honky Tonk Man getting smashed by the guitar. That was one of my favorite bits of the whole thing. Yeah, it's just got everything in the match. But some stats for all my Canaanites out there. So Kane has 46 all-time eliminations, and I think that's the record.
That's insane.
He's got the most appearances, 20. Wow.
20.
Let's see. Yeah,
more
20.
than half of the Rumbles Kane has been in.
20.
That's crazy.
Of course, he finished. His best finish was runner-up in 2001.
Sure.
And at one time he held the quickest elimination at 1.9 seconds.
Wow.
Is that in this one?
No, not in this one. Not in this one.
Is that Santina?
That was just a
Did he eliminate Santina? Yeah.
Santino. Yeah, Santino. And,
yeah.
So, and then he held 11 eliminations was the most until the other guy broke it.
Did Braun or Roman?
The big dog. Well, it was Big
Roman.
Dog, and then it was Braun in that
greatest Royal Rumble.
The greatest.
And they just don't think sometimes.
Yeah.
Why would they ruin such a cool thing like that and have it go to Braun in the greatest Royal Rumble?
We don't have to count that.
Well,
no, we don't have to count that.
He's got that food show now, so it paid off. I guess.
Yeah.
One thing you guys know, my claim to fame is always the fantasy booking. I'll shoot out a big, long, drawn-out fantasy booking at 1 a.m. and then go, I probably could have waited till the morning.
And then I respond at 5 o'clock when I'm sitting on the toilet getting ready to get a shower.
But I really think they should have just pivoted. Like, Kane has his amazing performance here. He battles with the hardcore guys. He has a battle with every single person there. The Drew Carey moment. They should have pivoted and just give him the win. And then they could have had him, you know, either get his title match at No Way Out, still got to Austin Rock.
Yeah.
Would have been cool to see him get the win there.
We also got the Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah,
that's one of the main things.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. This match is
that was a good moment.
this is a great match. I love
and he
this
got
match.
to eliminate The Rock.
That's pretty massive.
Yeah, I mean
That's huge.
that's great. One more thing. So
Trey's like, that's great.
Yeah,
Really
hey.
wanted to pick this match.
This is my pick.
Really great.
I knew Trey was gonna want it.
So
I didn't know on purpose. I just had to pick.
last
Travis
thing about Kane, he Royal Rumbles from 99 to 2021.
Golly.
Wow.
You never know. He could show up
That's
again, too.
crazy.
He could add to the
wow.
record. All
3
right.
decades.
Randy, Travis set the tone. This could
Randy
get
Travis.
spicy.
Randy
man.
Travis.
Randy Travis sets the tone.
Randy Travis
Forever and ever,
always
amen,
sets
baby.
the tone, brother. You
They
know that's right.
there's so many times in fantasy like football drafts when I used to play that you would have a plan and then it would go on a run, like a tight end run or a wide receiver run, and you're like pivoting. So everybody I don't know if it's smoke, but everybody's talking about taking Rumbles first, and then Travis did. So I think I'm going to pivot, and I'm going to take my Rumble now. It wasn't my original plan, but now I'm nervous. So I'm going to take the Royal Rumble from the year before. The Royal Rumble 2000 is my
There you
Royal
go.
Rumble.
There you go.
I just loved how quirky this Rumble was. That's my
very.
game. And it starts with the pre-match promo with The Rock talking about if I can just get by Crash Holly
Yes.
and Headbanger Mosh,
Yeah.
I can win the Royal Rumble. During the match, we have Kai and Tai interfering. They're not even part of the match. They just come in randomly. And then that second time, Taka gets thrown over the top rope and he bites it with like his head
Yeah.
and like legitimately has to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
And then Jerry the King says he calls him that poor Chinese guy, and then he makes them replay it throughout the evening.
He does.
And if you watch that still, I was watching it preparing for this. I still can't decide if that liquid next to Taka's face is blood or not. Like I don't know what it is, but Taka bites it, and then Rikishi cleans house early, and then Too Cool have their dance in the middle of the Rumble, which I thought was awesome, and that always gave me hope that one day there would be a hardcore title match in the middle of the Royal Rumble. It never happened, but that always gave me hope that was going to happen. Bob Backlund was in gym shorts in this match.
His Umbros, man.
And he comes in and he brings back the atomic drop in the year of our Lord 2000 on Gangrel. And then he gets eliminated and goes through the crowd. And Mean Street Posse come in. They're also not involved in the match, but they're feuding with the Acolytes. So they eliminate Bradshaw and Ron Simmons and they get rid of them. And then The Rock last eliminates the Big Show in that very close controversial finish. Right. So this is the last day for Big Show's long hair, by the way. This is his finale because the next day on Raw, Big Show has a haircut and he's trying to tell Triple H, who's, an authority figure at the time, he's trying to tell him, like, I did not get eliminated first. Rock hit first. And so they turn this botch into an angle where Triple H says, hey, man, I can't take Freddie Mercury's word for it. You got to go find me some witnesses. Go get me somebody. So he goes and gets Jim. He goes and gets Jim Dotson, the security guy. And he's like, well, I can't take the security guy's word. You got to go get me some footage. So like this goes on for 3 or 4 weeks. And then Alex is right. In 2016, The Rock, who's a big Hollywood star by then, he makes an appearance on Raw. And he has a segment in the backstage with Big Show. And he mentions the 2000 Rumble comes up and he mentions, I did touch first. You should have been declared the winner. So there it is. There you have it. The Rock wins.
Official.
The Rock goes to the WrestleMania, but the Big Show did too.
Yeah.
To be fair.
And Travis, how does
a haircut? You knew it was coming.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing that for 25 years.
Yes, I have. See, he knew I had it in the chamber.
I can't take Freddie Mercury's word for it. You got to go give me some witnesses.
And who's he referring to Freddie Mercury as?
Oh, Big Show.
Big Show got a haircut.
His haircut. Short hair and mustache, man.
Right. Okay. That makes
Oh,
sense.
man. Yeah, certainly. I mean, we're talking 2000, 2001, the hottest period in WWF history right there. I mean, peak attitude era, peak memorability for those Royal Rumbles. So 2 excellent choices to kick us off. We've had some wild choices in the first rounds of some of our draft picks. Our drafts are not really like fantasy football drafts, really, because there's some different strategy going on here. You're not necessarily going for number 1 stars here in the first round of our draft pick. But I think we are tonight. And I think we've hit some big ones, and I'm going to keep that going. Hopefully, you guys are going to agree with me. I actually thought Travis would take this. Again, I had locked into this for my number 1 pick a while ago. But like last month, I started panicking. Today, it's like, oh, Travis is going to pick it. Travis is going to pick it. Yep, this is totally a Travis pick. So I'm kind of shocked, but I'm actually not going to pick a Rumble. I think I'm gonna let you guys have the Rumbles, and I'll take what I want afterward. I am gonna go with a wild card match here, and Randy, let's just keep it in the year 2000 with the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys in a tag team tables match. Player,
good call, buddy.
Should have taken it if
list.
you wanted it right there, man. It is a match that put all 4 of these guys on the map. The Hardys had the ladder match with Edge and Christian a few months before, but they could have been one-hit wonders. That could have been like a one-and-done thing, but here they come out a few months later and with different opponents and a different style match, and again, just raise the bar all that much. They bring the Dudley Boys in to this triad with Edge and Christian that spawns the TLC matches and just this renaissance of tag team wrestling. Man, I could replay this match like in my head from bell to bell. It's such a classic. It's so fun, and it's going to be a show stealer on my Royal Rumble card.
Absolutely, and it's not even for the titles. It's just a tag team match. The tag title match is somebody else. It's like APA or something. Who knows?
I think it's APA match, and New Age Outlaws.
Yeah, on a stacked Rumble card, this match stands out. It's such a good. And it's an MSG, right?
MSG, man.
Yeah, and just
Jeff Hardy jumping off the taxi.
Yeah. So good, man. Yeah, this was definitely on probably all of our list. Definitely on mine. So
it's so awesome. Pre-match promo that rivals the Blackjacks over in 1997 when Jeff Hardy is in the back with Terry, and Terry's like, and I'm going to go and I'm going to support my boys, and Jeff goes, Terry, no.
Terry, no.
Thank you.
He doesn't want her to go out, and it is so bad. I'll indulge y'all with my Rumble 2000 story for those who haven't heard it. Obviously, I'm in New York. And a couple days before the Rumble, we're sitting there with my cousin, and he gets a fax from the jabroni beaten, pie eaten. The Rock sends a fax in saying we're all going. A fax, right? The fax goes off. He runs over, and it's from The Rock saying you're all going to the Rumble 2000. So we're losing our mind. Never been to a Rumble. We're like, oh my gosh, we are so happy. We're so stoked, and we're getting all excited. They had a WWF radio the night before. Where they were hyping up the show that we were listening to it all night. We're all ready to go. We're literally about to go, and my uncle goes, I'm going to go meet up with The Rock at the cafe to get the tickets. And he gets the tickets. He comes back. He's got the tickets. We're all excited. We look at the tickets. We're in Manhattan, right? And we look at the tickets, and they say tickets to MSG Raw, February 22nd, 2000. And you've never seen a man go pale at one fell swoop. Now we pivoted, and this was early in the day. We got there early to do lunch or something, so we ended up going to WWF New York. But I mean, talk about deflating. It was awesome. The first time ever. That just opened, but talk about deflating. It was crazy. But we all felt so bad for him because gosh only knows how much he paid for these tickets. Probably tons of money. But we were there on that Raw when Mae Young gave birth to a hand.
Oh, well, who's the real winner here?
Yeah, exactly.
Jokes on The Rock, who gave us
Jokes on The Rock.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You take a step back. Who's the real winner here?
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
some jabroni who actually went to the Royal Rumble, or you guys that got to see Mae Young give birth to a hand? Damn
Out
it!
of all the things you told us, I don't think that's ever come up.
You never told us.
You never
Yeah.
told us this.
I was there the night that Mae Young gave birth to a
Of
hand,
course you
and
were.
I was there with
Of
my
course you
cousin who was probably 10. And after that, done with wrestling for several years. His parents banned it. They were like, "Nope, this is too much," and that was the end of him watching wrestling for a long time.
God.
That's your next YouTube video. I was there when Mae
Yes.
Young
You
gave
do.
birth
You
to a
need to
hand.
revisit that Raw.
do need
25
to.
years later.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But
Well,
great
let's-
choice.
my.
Great
Good
match.
choice. Good choice.
Let's hand it to Steven for his fourth round, number 4 pick
Okay.
in the first round here.
Number 4 pick. Okay, I'm going with a Rumble, and I got to admit, I thought this was going to be gone by the time it got to me. So I'm a little happy it's not. And much to Travis's credit, Royal Rumble 2001 was on my short list because it is definitely one of my favorite ones to revisit. But I'm going with the one I have to go with, 2007, when Undertaker wins it all.
Okay.
When he
It's
wins
not
it all.
what I had.
Me
That's the one I had you pegged
either.
as.
When Undertaker wins it all in San Antonio, Texas,
Great pick.
when him and Shawn
Yes.
Michaels give the absolute classic at the end of the
Match.
Rumble
Yeah.
match, a mini match inside
Yes.
the match, a little glimpse into the WrestleMania future.
Mm-hmm.
But also I like this. It's because you get a little bit of everything in this Royal Rumble. You get legends like Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, future legends like Edge and Randy Orton. You get ECW they are in this Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Sabu gets chokeslammed through a table by Kane.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
and
the
you-
highlight.
exactly. and you get up and coming stars. You get Ric Flair in the beginning.
Up and coming Ric Flair.
You get Ric Flair,
youngster.
Flair against Kenny Dykstra. I think those are the first 2 entrants.
God.
I mean, and one of my favorite moments is when Great Khali has laid out everybody in the ring, and Michael Cole says, "Who can stop the Great Khali?" And number 30 hits, and they have the Undertaker's gong.
Incredible.
It's perfect.
That's great. Good choice.
It's absolutely perfect. Undertaker wins it all 10 years after coming so close in 97 and finally punching his ticket to a World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania as a Royal Rumble winner. So I have to go with it.
Bravo.
I'm so glad that they gave Taker a Rumble. By 07, he didn't need it, right? I mean, he was already established, but I just wanted it for his resume, and I didn't care. I wanted it for him. And I remember sitting at work at the time at the Capitol there in Michigan. I remember like looking at the roster on their computers, and like I'm very, very, very analytical about the sports entertainment. And I'm going down the list going, I'm kind of doing The Rock, right? I'm like, if he can get by rated RKO, he's got this, right? Like, I don't think they're going to give Shawn another one. I'm like, I think this could be the year that we finally get this. They finally have no other choice. But to give the Undertaker the Rumble. And that was, of course, the famous first date with my wife at Buffalo Wild Wings. And I've told that before where and Steven's right. Taker and Shawn have this amazing final too.
It's incredible.
And I think it let them know, like, because they hadn't touched in 10 years, I mean, whatever it's been. And like, I think it let the office know, like, oh, there's something here. We should revisit this more often, which they do, but they have a great final too. And they finally let Taker win. And I am high-fiving everybody, strangers in the Buffalo Wild Wings. I mean, I'm going around the horn because I'm just so excited that they finally gave him a Rumble. Finally.
Yeah, because he came close in 2003. He was the final 2 with him and Lesnar.
Right.
So you're thinking like, oh, is it going to be the same way? Are they going to give it to Shawn? Is Shawn going to get his 3rd one like Austin got his 3rd one?
Right.
You're going to write it like that. He came close with 97, the final 4. But to finally have him put it on his resume, punch that ticket to WrestleMania, get a championship match in 10 years at WrestleMania.
So good.
It's in Texas. You can't write it better.
I need a cigarette just talking about it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even drink or smoke, but give me something.
Right.
You know what? calls for one of these.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Almost as good as post-sex nachos.
There you go. There you go.
All right, Tommy, hit us up with your first round selection.
I'm going to steal a page from my main man, Jey Uso. We're going to run it back because I'm going to go with the Royal Rumble 2008. Obviously, the match with Baker and Shawn, they closed the final two of 2007. And when you said, I'm going to go with the Royal Rumble 2000, and I was like, very, very happy to hear you say 7. 2008 is one of my favorite live shows of all time. And there's a lot. Obviously, the Cena moment is amazing.
Sure.
An incredible. No one knew it was happening. It was like you'd seen a ghost. It's amazing. I've talked about it a few different times on my channel. But it's so much more to this match too. You have the incredible idea that like people at this point are really getting into the idea of Undertaker and Shawn, and WWE knows it. And WWE knows, hey, at some point we're going to get there, but we're going to tease you for a little bit longer. And so you got the finale between the two of them in 2007. They kick things off with Michael Buffer in 2008.
So
and
smart.
it was incredible. Just a great match. You have the moment with Piper, and you have Piper and Snuka both coming in back to back, and everybody stopping and watching them go at it. Foley and Triple H 8 years later at the Rumble, they get it on for a bit. But then, of course, the finish there with Cena coming in, nobody expecting it. I'm sitting there ready to go with my hand because I knew Big Show was coming back. I assumed he was number 30. For whatever reason, I was really pumped about this. And
you were pumped out of your Miz for the Big Show?
Like, we were pumped out of our Miz. We were ready to go to let out a big whoa. And then Cena's music hits, and we did not. I know.
The only people in history pumped out of their mind for the Big Show.
It's so true. And instead it was Cena. And again, the pop there was just out of this world. And an incredible moment at Madison Square Garden too. Just and my first ever live Rumble as well. So
wow,
really hits close to home. It was a great moment, great match, and absolutely loved it.
Well, and the crowd doesn't know what to do when he comes back. They're so excited and loud, but then they're like, "Oh wait, we don't like this. We've been booing this guy for 2 years," but they're so happy to see him because of the surprise. I mean, he'd been out for what? 2 weeks with a torn back.
Oh my God. I was so sick of a guy at the time. Like, give me a break. I don't want him to get hurt, but he got hurt. Like, we're going to get a break. That's cool. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. And he was out for like 17 days. And he's like, fine. And even when he came out, to Travis's point, he came out with the hat down. And I know he's dressed like John Cena. I'm like, this is a ruse. This is somebody else. And then he lifted his head. And I'm like, you've got to. I'm like, this is still a ruse. He's not going to get in and wrestle. He's not ready. And then he got in and he won the whole damn thing. And I'm just like, you got to be kidding me. I was so SDN. I was 27. I like went home. So it was like the opposite of 2007. I went home mad, flipping a table at the same Buffalo Wild Wings because John Cena will not exit my life.
Sir, this is a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Right. Yeah.
That's it. So you're banned. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Wow, I knew. That was. I had that one on my radar for you, Tommy.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got it. Definitely a sentimental pick for you.
Yeah.
So, and an excellent pick. Definitely deserves to be a first round pick. I think every single one of these deserves to be a first round pick. And Trey, you've been there stewing in it. You just been grinding your teeth at Travis. What's your backup plan here?
Back to back.
So
yeah, you get two.
Yeah, I get two.
Correct.
And if I'm correct, Alex, you're the only one that's got a Rumble to pick.
That is correct. Yep.
Okay. So I'm since 2001 is gone, I'm going to pivot. I'm going to take a wild card match first. I'm going to stay with 2001, but I'm going Edge and Christian versus the Dudley Boys in the tables match. For the titles. So
all right.
You got the good, I guess, the good one. I'll take the backup. I'll take the backup. No Hardy Boys in this one, but it's still, I mean, you can't go wrong when it's Edge and Christian
No,
and the Dudley Boys.
not at all.
You
No, not at all. And it
throwing
leads to
tables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It leads
Right.
to TLC too.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
Good call. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that's a forgotten one. But,
Yeah.
Very. I forgot about this happening.
right, exactly. But yeah, I mean, what a great match to have on your card as well, to get that representation from that foursome. And I think that's an exciting match to have.
That's a good one.
It's so
Mhm.
it's so cool because they had lightning in a bottle with this once they did that the
Yep.
TIT tournament, if you will.
Mhm. Terry Invitational.
No, yeah.
Is
Like I
that
said, they
what
could,
this one?
yeah, they could do any combination, right? They could do all three of them. They could do Hardys and Dudleys at the Royal Rumble 2000. They could do Team Eck and the Dudleys, and so I mean, they could just do any combination thereof, and people were eating it up. We did not care if there was tables and chairs involved. We didn't care if it was two of the three, all three teams. It all freaking worked. That's how
Yep.
you know that they had
Mhm.
lightning in a bottle.
And I mean, a year later, they're still able to do this and still
Mhm.
have it be exciting. Like, shows you how much life and how much juice they got out of that.
Absolutely.
Cool pick.
Right.
Cool. I didn't see that coming. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so you get to go back to
Yeah.
back and build your card up. So we'll hear from you now before we don't hear from you for a while.
I'm gonna So I'm gonna take my title match,
Okay.
and this is a toss up. This was a hard one for me, but I think just because he's my guy, I'm gonna go 2002 Jericho Rock.
Ooh, that's a good
Ooh,
pick.
dang.
Great
Jericho
match.
Rock.
I did not see that coming. It's a great one
Mhm.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jericho is, I always he's a top top guy for me.
Yeah.
Followed him since WCW days. But yeah, that match is it's great. Jericho comes to the ring, he gets in the ring, they start, and you just think Rock is going to wipe the floor with him. And that's what it looks like at first. And then they get into it and they get settled in, and it's just a classic. It's good. I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites.
I love his
Jericho
title
wins,
reign.
right?
Yes, Jericho wins.
Yeah.
Yes.
He
There's some-
with
some
help from Lance
buffoonery.
Storm
Yeah.
and
Oh my God.
Christian.
Yeah, the Un-Americans.
Yeah. And let's see what happened. He's pinned with his feet on the ropes, and they have the other ref come in. He wouldn't count
Yeah.
for Rock. So yeah, it was good.
And this is red ponytail Jericho.
Yes, red tip ponytail.
Red tip.
Yes.
Now, one
A
of the things
huge
I
win.
love about this build to this is when Rock, they're acting like Rock is going to be in the main event of WrestleMania. He's going to blow past Jericho. He'll get there. Foregone conclusion. And at one point, Jericho's so mad. He's so mad. He's like, "Stop it. You're just disrespecting me." And Rock looks at him serious as can be. And he's like, "The Rock is not disrespecting you. He knows you could go, Jericho. But The Rock is going to get you at Royal Rumble." And the idea that he like legitimized Jericho as champ,
Yeah.
that movement there, such good stuff.
Do you guys remember, was it this one or was it their feud previously in the fall of 01 where Brock has that promo where he's talking about Jericho's family and he's like, Jimmy Jack Jericho. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I can't remember which one that
Uncle
was.
Jimmy Jack Jericho. I don't
Yeah,
remember
Jimmy
what that
Jack
was.
Jericho.
Yeah.
I love this. I love this whole run out of Jericho. Like
Yeah.
Jericho,
Yeah.
he beat both of them in the same night, and then
Yeah.
he beat both of them consecutively. Like,
Yep.
wow,
Yeah.
wow. I and me being not a fan of the star that they're pushing at the time. That's this guy was always counterculture like that. I loved that. I thought that was really, really cool.
For sure.
Yeah, Rock really put Jericho on the map there. Like Jericho, they'd kind of stop and start and kind of tease it. Sort of like maybe a little bit like they do with LA Knight now, modern day.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
title
for
shot
sure.
and then not win. Get a title shot, not win. Kind of what Jericho was doing.
Jericho
in,
got title shot,
2000,
won, and lost it the same night.
2001.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that rivalry with Rock really established him as a top guy, and Rock put him over a couple times. So that was pretty massive for him. And great shout there with the Atlanta Royal Rumble
Yeah, baby.
2002.
There you go.
Great Rumble.
Gotta love it.
Great
Mhm.
Rumble.
All right, Tommy, we're back to you for your second selection.
Yep. So for this one here, I am going to go ahead and choose. Wanted to make sure I got it. Didn't think anyone was going to go with their women's match in the first round, so I got to go with my women's match in the second round, and I got to make sure I take the very first inaugural Women's Royal Rumble from 2018. Another one that hits close to home for me. The famous story is it was my bachelor party. I got married in 2018. My bachelor party was at Walt Disney World with my buddies drinking around the world at Epcot. Not much of a drinker, but I made it an exception to my bachelor party. But my brother-in-law was too young. He was like at the time, he was 17, so he couldn't come on the trip. And so I had something separate for him. So that Christmas, I surprised him with tickets, and he did a small prayer before he opened them, and he was hoping to God it was the Rumble tickets, and he revealed Raw 30 tickets. And you've never seen somebody do the most half-assed length. That'll be a lot of fun. Cool. So because I couldn't get tickets to the Rumble, and so I show up to his house. So it was right after my bachelor party. Came back in. We went to Raw 30 that same day, and then that was what I assumed was the end of my bachelor party. And then literally that Wednesday, I went into the website and they ended up releasing a couple tickets. I scooped up 3 and ended up having another bachelor party with my wife and her brother. And I'll never forget, I went home and I said to him, "Oh, can you come to my phone?" The second he came to my phone, I hit the King is Born, which is the theme song to Royal Rumble 2018. And he just collapsed on the floor. He couldn't believe it. He was like, "No way." So it was awesome. And this match, amazing. It's so many great women memories. I'll never forget. Nikki Bella comes back, and I said, "Oh, please, next entrant, please be Remote." I was hoping, and then and I said it loud, the whole section chuckled, and then the next entrant, lo and behold, is Remote, and everyone just was like, "Oh!" We all went for it. So it was cool, and the very faint rumor going in was that Daniel Bryan was returning and winning the Men's Rumble, and Ronda Rousey was debuting and winning the Women's Royal Rumble. And I knew this. I didn't want to tell my wife because her favorite person in the world at that point was Ronda Rousey. And Daniel Bryan does not come back to win the Rumble for the men's, which is another great match. But he does. So I'm thinking there's no way Ronda's going to come. And the way they book this is just sensational. You have Asuka, who's undefeated. They're not going to blow the undefeated streak at the Rumble. So she goes on to win. And then she's in the ring with Charlotte and Alexa and the founder of all things women wrestling, Stephanie McMahon. And they're looking up at the Mania sign. She points to the sign. I remember my wife bolted to the restroom to go, let them beat the crowd.
What?
And then all of a sudden, I know. So all of a sudden, Ronda's music hits. We're like, what?
Joan Jett, yeah.
We're running back into the arena, losing her mind. And it was just an amazing moment. So well done to be able to have all those moving pieces. And I love this match. I love this entire show.
I think I still think this is the best women's Rumble.
I agree.
You have, and it's early on, in the women's transitioning from the divas to actual wrestling or whatever you want to call it. But it's
women's
split.
evolution.
Yeah, so it's split right down the middle. You got 50-50 legends and current roster, and it all works. It's really fun. And then, you said Ronda Rousey comes out, but it seems like she stands there for 10 minutes just pointing at that sign.
Yes.
Awkwardly pointing.
Yeah.
I'm
like,
she didn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
She never had
We got it.
in high school. Didn't know how to stand and where to block and what to do. It was weird.
Yeah.
But still cool.
Yeah,
it was
and a great pick.
Awesome,
I thought someone definitely would pick that. I hate with both Rumbles that year that Asuka and Nakamura both end up losing at WrestleMania. That's the only thing that kind of taints
Steven's
those.
people.
Exactly, and Steven, we'll let you try to redeem your people here with your second round selection.
Ooh, okay. Well, I hope I redeem them well enough as I pick the WWE Championship match from Royal Rumble 1999. with The Rock versus Mankind in the I Quit match.
I Quit match. This is the match, the brutal
The
chair
match,
shot match. Okay.
the Beyond the Mat,
Yeah.
brutal chair shot match,
Whew.
where you think you know everything Mankind can give the fans, and then they go out there and he does something like this. You have Rock throwing him on speakers, you have him concussing the hell out of him with chair shots. It's a brutal match, and it just cements Rock as that real nasty heel going into WrestleMania. Well, you don't care who beats him, but even better that it's Stone Cold Steve Austin going to be beating him. That Rock is so corporate at this time. He's in the corporation. Everything that McMahon wants him to do, he's doing it. He's beating the hell out of Mankind because McMahon hates Mankind. He just wants him out of the way. And so Rock does this. And so you have nothing better than the person who hates Vince the most, Stone Cold, coming up right behind The Rock, beating him at WrestleMania. It's a perfect encapsulation, and this is the catalyst to that. And I just think it's a real good showing, the two forces right here of The Rock and Mankind, the resiliency in Mankind, not giving up. And, did he actually give up in the match as it's written? They did like a pre-recording from his Sunday Night Heat where he does that infamous promo of him saying, I quit, I quit, I quit. So just Rock actually, taking Mankind to his limits, and still Mankind coming out on top, but not really. So that's why I went with it.
Am I allowed to mention why The Rock is wearing that shirt in this match?
100%.
Go ahead.
Because he had booby surgery, and he didn't want anybody to notice. He felt like he had almost like female boobs, so he needed surgery on it. So that's why he's wearing that top for a couple months. So anytime I see Royal Rumble 1999, I don't think of the chair shots or the creative finish. I just think of booby surgery.
So weird, so random.
Thank you, Andy.
I swear,
He's got beautiful sideburns. If y'all look at the image, dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like
Elvis is jealous. Elvis is jealous.
Travis-esque sideburns, yeah.
I definitely tried to get The Rock's type of sideburns when I was in high school, college.
Steven, I was pretty sure this was the Rumble that you were going to take. I figured Royal Rumble
exactly.
Yeah, for you.
Exactly.
Your boy wins.
The one where the
Vince
Mr.
wins
McMahon
the Rumble.
victory.
Come on.
It is
Really threw us off
fantastic Royal Rumble. And I was going to say that this is actually my guilty pleasure Royal Rumble show.
It was on my short list. Believe me, it was on my short list because I can talk about Vince and Austin fighting in the bathroom.
I love that.
So great.
Vince on commentary for half the match and proclaiming I'm in the Rumble so long, pal.
I'm tired. Yeah, it is crazy to me that Mick kind of knew what this match was going to be. I decided this was going to be the show where he sat his family front row.
Not the brightest.
No,
not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Horrified, like screaming and crying, and of course, like just insane for sure.
But we got the magic of Beyond the Mat, one of the greatest, wrestling movies ever.
Also, heat between the two after this match. Rock's apologized. Like, I went way too hard. I didn't mean to. He just got caught up in it. He was young too.
I think they had like planned for 7 chair shots, and Rock hit him with 22.
He thought he went 7 times 3.
I like how Mick's wife is like, she can't stand to look at this. It's horrible. She hates The Rock. And then it's like when Undertaker throws him off the cage. Oh, Undertaker's doing such great. Look what he does for your career, Mick. He did such a great thing. He threw you off the cell. Everybody knows you for that. But for Rock hitting him in the head with the chair, hey, he's horrible. Get him out of here.
Right. Wow. Well, I'm going to take it in a different direction here for my second round pick. And I thought Tommy, I was a little worried he might pick this. I was a little worried Steven might pick this because it does involve his people as well. And, Tommy also, he mentioned the inaugural. And I thought, oh, no, he is going to pick it because I am going back to the inaugural Royal Rumble ever. I'm going back to 1988. I'm going back before Steven was even born here for my Royal Rumble selection.
Wow.
And I'm going to try to not butcher some names like I tried to do on our Survivor Series draft, because I'm taking Itsuki Yamazoki and Noroyu Tetero versus Judy Martin and Leilani Kai. I'm taking the Jumping Bomb Angels versus the Glamour Girls from the 1998 first Royal Rumble of all time. 2 out of 3 falls, women's tag team title match. Yes, folks, there were women's tag team titles back in the 80s for a hot minute. And I implore everyone listening to this, watching this, take 15 minutes, go watch this match, and be blown away by what these women do 30 years ahead of their time for some of the spots and the moments they're doing. I just have such a soft spot. I think this is such a cool, unique match in WWE history. And you'd be shocked by how much the crowd gets into this match in 1988 too. Like, you know, these women were probably not featured on TV all that much. I haven't watched all the TV from the 80s, but they came out cold, and by the time the match is over, the crowd is popping for everything. I think this is such a unique match to have as a women's match, and I was excited to get to pick it, and that's why I'm drafting it so high, because I'm so high on it.
There you go.
Well, according to Vince, Alex, you can just call them pink and red by their gear.
Do that.
Whoa.
The commentary's rough.
Just call them pink and red. What a great way to get them over. And I believe Vince also says, Vince makes a very good point saying, you know, Jesse, I think Judy Martin's the biggest person in this match. And then Jesse the Body says, is that supposed to be a compliment? What great commentary. But you're right, they are so fast. The Jumping Bomb Angels are so fast for 1988. Wow, there was a 1 count in that match.
Oh, I love count.
I love me a 1 count. And there was even a pin attempt, and then one of the Jumping Bomb Angels does a bridge out of the regular pin attempt, which was so cool.
Never seen that before in 88.
So that was just a really cool match. It was something that was on my list, so I did watch it.
I thought it might be on your list too. Yeah.
Double drop kick finisher to win it, 2-1, as Alex said. And then I think I read up they lost it back to the Glamour Girls like 6 months later in like Japan. But still really cool.
Ahead of its time. It paved the way for Asuka to come in 2018 and win the Women's Royal Rumble. So
pink and red, pal.
Pink and red.
Pink and red. What a maneuver.
A lot of what a maneuvers in that match.
Oh, yeah.
No doubt about it. All right, Randy, you are up with your second round selection.
So I am going to go with, now that that's off the board, I'm going to go with Alex pulling an Alex. I'm not going to have a Mitch McConnell moment, though. I am going to go instead with my WWF Championship match. I kind of was like, for my WWF Championship match, I had 2 that are like virtually the same thing, and I'm not sure which one to go with, but I think I'm going to go and kind of like handcuff it to my Survivor Series Undertaker match. I'm going to go Royal Rumble 1994 casket match.
Great match.
Undertaker and Yokozuna, because I had the end of that feud last time a couple months ago. I'm going to take
storytelling here, Randy.
Great storytelling of the feud where I just love those Taker, like Tommy's background, right? I loved Taker's pre-match vignettes where he's building the casket in his like shack, like he did for Kamala, and the one that for Christmas where he's like, I mean, I just love that. And I used to think as a kid, I was like, why is his casket so shoddy? Why can't he make like the metal ones like they put the Warrior in?
So shoddy.
Like he does such shoddy work, but now I understand he's like a Western Undertaker, so he's going to build old wooden caskets or coffins. Coffins from the 1800s. So Yoko was afraid of caskets, as we know. This was going to throw him off his game. He ran himself into the ring post during this match to give the Undertaker like that early advantage. And, you know, for a guy, I know he's 30 here, the Undertaker, or about 30. for a guy going on injured reserve soon, he moves pretty well in this match. The Undertaker, like, you can't tell that he has like various injuries and needs to go away, right? And Yokozuna uses some of Mr. Fuji's salt to the eyes to turn the tides. And Taker actually takes control again, and he's going to win it until, as we know, Crush. And then for some reason, the Great Kabuki. And then for some reason, Tenru. And then Bam Bam Bigelow. And then Atom Bomb. And then Double J. And then both Head Shrinkers. And then Rookie Diesel all come out. And even then, the Undertaker's holding his own until they open the urn and get all the green smoke out. And that's when they can finally lock him in the casket. And when they close that casket, Yokozuna wins. And what I say is Undertaker season 1 officially concluded.
Great.
Season 1.
Season 1 of the
And then we get Marty Jannetty, allegedly Marty Jannetty, rising to the heavens as the Undertaker is officially dead. And now part of me is too after watching this match.
That's right.
Oh man, you stole it. That was my next pick. Absolutely.
Well, there's a very similar one out there. If anybody's looking, I like literally with 6 of it. They're so paralleled. If you look at those 2 matches, there's another one out there.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, but nothing as fun as the '94 one.
No.
Good call.
I'll never forget this one here. A couple months prior, and I'm very young at this point. I'm 7. And
6,
so 6, 7. I should have. I left a perfect opportunity.
No.
Hey, I'm so now I know.
Somehow it made it onto our podcast.
Cut a stream. Cut it.
You're welcome.
Trey must have this all day, every day at his school.
It's unbearable.
Muted.
But
I wish I had a mute button for every kid. Like mute.
But yeah, so I just got the conversation like about death a little prior to this because somebody in our family member passed away, and my parents obviously gave me that call. So this match, like, I am full blown crying, right? Like hiding my head. They're killing Undertaker's. He's done. He's dead. And my dad is like, "Now, Tommy, come on, he's not dead. Knock it off." And then they show the casket cam. My dad's like, "Oh God, they're showing the casket cam." And then he rises to the heavens, and my dad just goes, "I got nothing. He's dead." And for the longest time, the tape was labeled, "Undertaker dies. Do not watch Royal Rumble '94." And I never went back and watched it. I was horrified by this match.
To this day, he hasn't seen it again.
And now it's your background.
Undertaker.
Yeah.
That's the fact it's behind you. Is it really behind you?
Right.
We're in therapy right now. Is it behind you?
Yeah. Hey.
Have you gotten past it?
It was rough. It was rough for sure.
Oh man, it doesn't get more.
Undertaker dies. Do not watch Royal Rumble '94. I wish that was labeled on.
Let's just talk about the Undertaker parallel reactions here. Tommy crying, seeing Undertaker dying in the casket, and me fully enamored watching him crucify Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
I mean,
That's right.
You know, you get the yin and the yang right here.
Yeah, you really do.
But I mean, that match is one of the reasons why we're here. I mean, it is just it's so
iconic.
People crap on it. People say it's goofy, cheesy, but I mean, at a certain age, that hits you, and it is just it's iconic. It's shocking. It's incredible television.
Dude, when I was 7, I knew one guy that raised from the dead, and that was Jesus. And now the Undertaker's doing it, and I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
Same level, baby.
Yeah.
Same level.
Exactly.
Right.
You kidding me? Yeah.
Who Jesus ever beat? I'm just saying.
Oh God. You may want to move a little. You may want to move a little, Randy, before the lightning comes.
Travis, you get that nice, sweet position of having back-to-back picks here. So hit us up with your second round selection.
All right, I'm unmuted. Okay, good. That's
I'll
I'm
take you
2
off.
for 2. Get muted. Okay. I'm gonna go with my WWE title match. One of my favorite matches of all time.
I think I know.
John Cena versus AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Never leave the ring.
Yep.
They never leave the ring. And it's
Was
one of
that
the best
16?
matches ever. 17.
17.
2017.
Gotcha.
16 they had the Money in the Bank and then SummerSlam, and then 17 they finish up, and then they just didn't had a TV match maybe on SmackDown in 18, and didn't touch until their match a few months ago, which was a beauty too. But yeah, this is one of my favorite matches of all time. Very tough. I had a lot of WWE title matches on my list here, but this is legitimately one of my favorite matches of all time. Like, it's up there. So I couldn't, and I get to have AJ and Cena on my card. So there you go.
Right.
And
Yeah, it
is.
this is where Cena wins number 16 to tie Ric Flair.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that was
Wins.
the other title match that I was going back and forth with. So
I
those
thought
are the
you were
only
going to pick it.
Yeah,
Because I picked your Rumble. I thought you were gonna
right,
pick it just
right.
like
That was the other one, and I was like, I don't know.
So
I mean, that's an incredible wrestling match. It's,
Yeah, it
it's amazing.
this is where Cena
It's so
becomes
good.
tied with Flair, and he AJ kicks out of the Avalanche trip. Double A again. It's just a great match. So, and now I get another pick, right? So
Well, and I said 16 or 17. I mean, 16 is when AJ debuted.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
a moment.
He'd only been there a year.
You couldn't have ever really thought AJ would be in WWE.
Right.
You know, he always seemed so small. He seemed like such a TNA guy. He's so Southern. Like, he can't make it in WWE. And then he goes on this run. He goes to Japan. He kind of, he establishes himself, and he comes to WWE, and it's like, wow, he made it. But, he's probably not going to really make it. He'll have a big debut, and he'll probably get, lost in the card. He'll be too small, and Vince will overlook him. And then here he is a year later,
Defending the
title against John Cena in an all-time match. And 9 years later, he's part of John Cena's retirement tour, one of John Cena's favorite opponents. I mean, incredible.
Well,
this match is why.
Not only one of John Cena's favorite opponents, I watched the CVV interview today with Cena and Chris Van Vliet, and he said he was the greatest to ever do it. And he said, Sean's going to be mad at me for saying that, but he said, I think AJ Styles is the greatest to ever do it.
That's massive.
So that's a huge compliment coming from John Cena.
He's faced everyone.
Yeah, he calls CM Punk his wrestling soulmate, and he says that AJ Styles is the best to ever get in the ring. So,
and didn't he say that intro that he did for AJ was completely...
He didn't run it by anybody.
No,
which got him in a little bit of trouble backstage, but he didn't run it by anybody at all. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
But it meant a lot, and he knew it did. So yeah. So anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Talking about AJ Styles and the Royal Rumble. I mean, the year before when he debuts in the Royal Rumble, is that not like the biggest pop?
So
when his music hits and it comes on the Titantron.
Because it's in Orlando.
That place.
In Orlando. Right?
I mean, it went.
Oh yeah.
It was.
It is now the reason ever since that you're getting, everyone under the sun as a possibility for the Rumble, though, because that was it felt like the forbidden door had been kicked open, and here comes AJ Styles in the Rumble. So after that, it was years of Kenny Omega, Okada, anyone you could think of who will be in there. But amazing moment, and I wasn't at the 2017 one, but I was at SummerSlam 2016,
right?
And when AJ beats Cena, it was like, oh my God, they're going all the way with him. He is a guy they're going to go, because Cena really hadn't just flat out lost a feud to anybody, and he did there. And obviously they finish it off 3 months later, but AJ goes on to win the title, like the face that runs the place, the champ that runs the camp. Such a great run.
Yeah.
So that's my number 2 pick. I guess I get to go start off round 3 now, huh?
Kick us off, round 3.
All right. I'm going to kick us off with a women's match. I'm going to go with the women's Royal Rumble. I'm going to go with 2023 Rhea Ripley and Liv. Come in at number 1 and 2, last the whole time. Rhea Ripley wins this and goes on to face Charlotte Flair, I believe, at WrestleMania. If I'm not mistaken. I love the story of this match. It's really parallel to the men's match, though, because where Cody lasts the whole time. And I think he lasts the whole time, and then or Gunther lasts the whole time, maybe in the men's one. Yeah, Gunther lasts the whole time, but then Cody comes in there and finally throws him out. But anyway, very parallel. But this one I love this match. If it's not 2018 as the inaugural one, I love this one. This is my favorite women's Rumble. So super good.
Yeah, that's that is a good one, and it definitely felt like, again, now they're using this as an opportunity. Not only to give Rhea Ripley, who you knew they were really behind, but it was kind of like their moment of going, they're really behind Liv Morgan too. Yeah.
Well, and you knew Rhea was one of the ones that was going to be up there, but the fact that she goes the distance, you didn't know she had the stamina. I mean, not a small person. Like she carries her own the whole time though. It's really impressive.
Yeah.
And what's the WrestleMania match? Is it her and Charlotte?
Her and Charlotte.
Her and Charlotte, yeah.
Mania
Yeah.
39. Don't
Which
understand
to
why
me
that didn't
almost
make it.
steals the show. Yeah, it's incredible.
It's so good.
It's really good.
Cool pick. Yeah. Great coming out party. And I mean, she remains, as after The Undertaker really put her on the map earlier this year. But, she remains like the face of the women's division. And
I've been a fan of hers since the Mae Young Class. I mean, I've been a huge fan of Rhea Ripley since the day I saw her. So
And it all comes back to Mae Young.
exactly.
God.
Give Mae Young a hand, baby. She had a hand in there.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, Randy, what is your third round selection here?
Well, I mean, speaking of Mae Young, I would have taken the Royal Rumble 2000 bikini contest, but I was told that is not a
The
match.
bell never rung. The bell never rung.
That is not a match.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Bell never rung. It's a segment.
I'll allow it, but I mean, it sounds like the rest of
Oh,
the crew doesn't want to.
Like a young Mills Lane, he'll allow it.
We could talk about BB.
Oh, baby.
The first
Let's
person to
not.
draft Barbara Bush.
That's right. We will.
Anybody? Hello? Are we still there?
I will. I think I'm going to instead go. I'll wait on the women's match then, and I will then go to. Let's cut to brass tacks and go to the Royal Rumble 1997.
Oh.
You know, I'm going for it. The mini tag team match. This is Mini Vader and Mini Mankind
That's right.
versus La Parquita and Masquerita. And it didn't even compute to me as I'm reading this, and then I go to watch it. La Parquita is Mini La Parca. And I was like,
Yes.
oh,
Yeah.
business has just picked up. Business has just picked up. And
Who was a WCW wrestler at
Right.
this point
La
in
Parca,
time?
yeah.
How did that happen?
Yeah, that's crazy. I did it today years old.
Does he have a step stool with him instead of a
No,
folding chair?
he
Instead of a
should
chair.
have. He should have. This is a free for all, but we cleared free for alls
Yes.
at the beginning of this
Yes.
thing.
Yep,
Unfortunately.
And I realized
Unfortunately.
this is not on Peacock. This is not on YouTube. I had to go to Pixelated Daily Motion for this. And
Oh my
boy.
god.
it is pixelated and like it's on Travis White speed. So it's on like 2x speed.
Yeah.
And like the sound doesn't match the picture, but we got through it. Play my sacrifice in the
You went to
B-roll.
the darkest of webs.
I did. I did.
Love me some Daily Motion, baby.
And WWF, of course, was partnering with AAA
Yeah.
for talent during the show because it's in San Antonio, and it's not unlike what they're doing today. So maybe this is the impetus for everything that's going on today.
Hey.
Is this mini tag team match?
Amazing.
Jerry Lawler says.
Oh my gosh.
Jerry Lawler says, "I told Vader to stay out of the sauna."
Oh, my.
The King does make reference. The King talks about his mini kings from Survivor Series '94, and he says
Full
he did-
circle
he-
moment.
He said, I brought them all to the Royal Rumble tonight. I brought them in my glove compartment, is what he said.
Yes, he does.
I love it.
Oh, my Lord.
And it was just wild to me to see Mini Vader and Mini Mankind. They come out doing very on-brand character entrances. Like they're trying to be like the real full-sized Vader and full-sized Mankind until they get to the ring. And then Mini Vader like gets to the apron and like hurls himself backwards over the rope to enter the ring, and then they start doing lucha moves, and I'm like, wait a minute. But it was still very cool. Vader does do a Vader bomb and misses. There's no water in the pool, so Masquerita uses that opportunity to roll him up for the 1, 2, 3, and they use this match to have the Toddster in the audience asking people who they thought was going to win the Royal Rumble, so you can see how much
Right.
attention
Yeah.
they were paying to these guys that were killing themselves in the ring. But Mini Vader and Mini Mankind versus La Parquita and Masquerita from 1997.
Perfect.
Well, you
Does
talked
Mini
about
Vader
physical media.
Randy is yelling at his screen. Get the camera back on the match.
Right? I can't see what's happening.
You talked about the importance of physical media, Randy, and it's not
There you
streaming
go.
anywhere, but it is on this free
Oh
for
my
all VHS, and
They
it's just
put it
labeled
on
as
tape.
It's labeled as 4-man midget match.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Does Mini
Doesn't
Vader
even
come
say
out
that.
with like a Dumbo hat from Disney instead of the Mastodon thing?
Oh my
He has like a
God.
Dumbo hat on. That would be
That
perfect.
is- I can't
Alex,
believe
I
a free-for-all tape exists.
It
That's
does.
amazing.
Featuring
I thought it was
Body
the price.
Donnas versus Godwins,
Oh my God.
Savio Vega versus Marty Jannetty,
Wow.
Body Donnas versus New Rockers,
Oh my-
Savio
Five-star.
Vega versus Justin Hawk Bradshaw.
Beginning to see a trend.
Five-star classics here.
Great tape.
Savio
right
Vega,
here.
Savio Vega
Great
home
tape.
VHS.
Stop.
Was the
I should
price
have had-
free? Was it
I should
free
have
for
had
all?
Alex FaceTime it. I should have put on his TV and FaceTime the
Man,
TV. That would have been
I'm
better
here
than
for
what
it.
I watched. Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. I'm a collector, man.
That is awesome.
And I am a collector of Undertaker merch. You know, I got this great shirt to represent, to wear at the Royal Rumble that we went to. And, you know, it was, I was bundled up most of the time
Right.
because it was freezing outside. So I really didn't get to flex it too much, but I wanted to wear it tonight. Steven's got it on as well. And
Wow.
this was my backup if someone took Undertaker versus Yokozuna. So I'm going to go with Undertaker versus Bret Hart for my
Perfect.
third
Nice.
round selection from 1996 for the WWF Championship. And
This is a great match. A
Great
wrestling
match.
match.
great
Yeah.
match. Undertaker and Shawn, I think their rivalry gets, you know, all the love, and, you know, rightfully so. It's the better rivalry, but I'd put Undertaker and Bret Hart, you know, right there underneath it. They had some incredible matches during 1996 and 1997. And this one is a real coming out party for Taker. This is January 1996. So thinking back, you know, he really hadn't had a match like this where he got to have a wrestling match where he wasn't against Giant Gonzalez, against Yokozuna, against, you know, the likes of those type of
IRS.
people, the IRS, King Kong Bundy.
Dudley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
A showcase of ability.
He really did. He got to show out. He got to show something more. This was the end of the mask, the short-lived mask run. The mask run is so memorable, but I mean, it's only from Survivor Series to this match, which really takes it off. In this match, I think we've heard stories. He talked about Vince wanted him to wear it, you know, maybe permanently, or at least for a lot longer, but he was kind of done with it. So he kind of took it off during this match. I don't think it was necessarily supposed to come off in this match, but he was kind of done with it. But yeah, it goes to a DQ with some run-ins from people, so it does not have a finish. Maybe that's why it doesn't get talked about as much. But yeah, it is a great, almost 30 minutes of action between these guys and a real coming out party showing a different side of Undertaker. So I thought this would be a fun one to have as my Undertaker match and as my WWF Championship match.
Good call.
I love
Great
it in every
choice.
aspect except for he doesn't win the belt, obviously. But
Yeah.
but you're right. I mean, he was in big guy hell from what 1992 until now, until 1996. That's 4 years of, hey, we got a guy. And I'm sure Undertaker's like,
Yeah.
Is there an unlimited supply of big slugs?
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my
Where are you
God.
growing these guys?
Right.
Stop feeding them.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool to see what he could do against somebody that could go. So what a change of pace that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it almost is like maybe he was like, oh, I finally have a chance to show them what I can do.
Mhm.
I'm going full tilt here.
He did.
And then you think about it, how many great 5-star classic matches he's had after that, like throughout his entire career.
Yeah, I'll argue that he did his best work when he had somebody that size of a Brett or a Shawn to work with him and bounce around with him a little bit. That was his
without a
best work.
doubt, without a question.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
Brett, Sean, Angle, somebody like that.
Yep. Yeah, definitely.
All right, Steven, let's see what you're going to bring to the table for the third round. Right here.
Third
in the middle.
round. Okay. I'm going for my women's match, but I'm not choosing women's rumble. I am taking a page out of Alex's book for my women's match and giving something that was a little bit different for its time. I'm going for the Royal Rumble 1999, a strap match
Yes.
between Sable and Luna Vachon.
You know,
And it's
yeah.
it's totally it's
Right.
something you would never expect for women at the time. And Luna chokes Sable with the strap. She's
Yeah.
throwing her around the ring with it. She's using it as a weapon, and it's actually the women are getting physical here.
Mhm.
You have Shane distracting the referee, trying to get Luna an upper hand. You get the run-in from Tori to add another layer to like Sable's character. Adds this is like the breakout to have Sable become the heel champion that she becomes. So it's just different, and I like picking like for when I have my women's matches. You know, I like to look for something that's different and something that's not always what you would expect for women at the time. And definitely 1999, you would not expect a strap match for women on the pay-per-view card, or at least, you know, not the kind of strap they would be using.
Oh my God.
Well, I was gonna say Russo was booking, and this is Luna. I was gonna expect some kind of other one. Yeah.
Hello. Dude,
Brought
I
you by
always
10-10-220. I love that. I miss that.
that's a reference
That's
anyone
a date.
Sure.
Yeah.
under 30 does not understand. Yeah.
Exactly.
I love a Luna Vachon pick. Such a
Yeah.
underrated performer
Sable.
ahead of her time.
Sable.
And they were so good together.
Yep.
They had the WrestleMania match. They had that Unforgiven evening gown match. They had this Royal Rumble strap match. They had like
Yeah, I remember all of them.
Luna
Yeah, they were
really
so good.
brought out.
Sable's
Luna
in the
really
match I'm
brought
watching.
out. Luna
Yeah.
really brought out Sable's push Sable to become like a wrestler.
Yeah.
In
And
her
didn't take it
matches.
easy on her at all. Like she lays
No.
it in on Sable for sure.
Yeah, she literally chokes her with the strap.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. It's I'd mentioned my guilty pleasure show, and this show. I was watching a match from '97, and I fell asleep, and 2 hours later woke up, and this show had just started. I ended up watching the whole thing. Like it's just such a cool sign of the times type of show, and
It is.
the crowd's hot for
Russo's
everything.
last
Awesome.
one.
Yeah. Good call.
Mhm.
I'm having a little bit of a Tommy moment here because I had 3 women's matches on my list. First one, Jumping Bomb Angels.
Uh-oh.
Second one, strap match.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, no.
Because I really liked that, and yes, you could say that they should have formed a story the whole month before they even got to this pay-per-view, but I liked that they at least set it up that night. Luna attacks her on Sunday Night Heat. She hurt her back. Sable is not 100%. It gives you some believability, like, hey, Luna might win this thing. I mean, they're hot shot in the titles. It's 1999. Luna might win this
Exactly.
thing.
Anything can happen. Yeah.
And then no, they do the finish that they almost always do, which is really cool in strap matches where Luna's hitting every corner, but so is Sable. But Luna doesn't realize that Sable's doing it along the way. And then we get to the last corner, and then surprise, and Sable ends up getting the win because of that obsessed fan, which was Tori.
Wow.
So what a cool match, and that was on my list. And I only got one left, so stop
Uh-oh.
picking women's matches, please.
Well, Tommy, can you screw over Randy right here?
I have already used a women's match. I may
You
use.
you can have
can
more
use
than
more.
one.
I know. I may use
It's
the second one.
2025, Tommy. You can have
right.
Jeez.
Might
Women's
use the
live,
second
and
one
yeah.
at a later point. I have another one on my list, but I'm going to make sure that I solidify this match here and that nobody steals it from me. I'm going to use my wild card match, my mid card match, if you will, and I am going to the Royal Rumble 2019 for the Raw Tag Team Championship. The Bar defending the championship against the Miz and my guy Shane O'Mac.
Shane O'Mac.
For me, I love that this match was on the show, right? There's 2 Rumbles on this show. There's two men's world title matches. There's, I believe, 2 women's title matches. Maybe not 2 women's. I know there's 2 women's title matches, 2 men's title matches, and a tag team title match. So you can see why when Triple H is giving me 4 matches on a PLE, I'm losing my mind because I went to Arizona for this show, and I loved this feud between The Miz and Shane McMahon. And it starts here where it's like Shane pulls out the shooting star press. Shane gives like 110%. He's in there basically working most of the match, and then they get the titles. And like, there's this really nice moment afterwards where they put the belts on Miz's dad, and you're like, man, these guys are awesome together. Like, who would have thought? Like, such an odd pair. And then it's even better the next month when Shane turns on Miz, leading to their Mania match. Such an underrated feud. And I had to show some love to my guy Shane McMahon here.
Tommy, believe it or not, if I had a wild card, if my wild card went down like my women's match is going down tonight, my in case of emergency break glass match was this match right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's so
Wow.
great. And I think it really also is such a testament to Sheamus and Cesaro, because they go in there and make Miz and Shane look like the Rockers. Like, it is such a good match, highly underrated. And it's, I mean, this show, if you can sit through it, to clear your entire day. And if you want the pre-show matches, you get like 4 more matches on the pre-show. It is one of the longest shows ever. But I was to the moon that they won the belts here, and I thought this was so much fun.
I did not see that coming, but of
Me
course
neither.
it makes perfect sense.
It makes perfect
Why
sense.
do you think I picked Sable versus Luna? There's a run-in by Shane O'Mac.
You got to have him on the show.
In
for
Sable
sure.
versus Luna?
Yeah, he's on
He does commentary. Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
commentary.
he tries to have Sable not fight. He wants to put the belt on Luna.
Like just to buy forfeit.
Yeah.
I had no memory of that.
That's Shane's only run with the tag team titles, I believe. So, and it came out of nowhere in 2019.
That's
Yeah,
like
2019 Shane was on another level.
2019
That's
Shane.
his-
and-
that's his
I
graveyard
really
Jones.
thought at some point Shane McMahon was going to be challenging Seth Rollins for the world title at SummerSlam. He's built up. He does not lose. Like, he beats Miz like a drum in that feud. He beats him every step of the way. So I thought for sure he was primed for a world title match.
Him and Drew were beating up Roman Reigns every week, and then they had to call on the Undertaker.
He
of
got
all
to
people,
call
right?
the Undertaker.
He was
Yeah,
the
Brock
To
Lesnar
put
on
down
Raw.
another McMahon.
Yeah,
Best-
Brock Lesnar's on Raw dominating, and Shane McMahon's on SmackDown dominating.
Yeah. that was-
best
yeah.
in the world.
That was so great.
Yeah, 2019 is a wild year
Yes.
Wild
for
year.
sure.
Yeah.
in all the right and all the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
All right, Trey, still there?
I'm still here.
All right, good.
I'm still standing.
Wake up, pal. It's time to shine.
It's late.
What did everybody pick? Just wait. All right. I guess I'll go ahead and knock out my Rumble.
Okay.
We've mentioned it several times. Royal Rumble 2018.
Ooh,
With
dude, the final 8.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
So freaking good. Man.
Final
Oh,
8
Yeah,
is
it's so
so
good.
good.
It's so good. I think in what I really like about this Rumble, it's almost like WWE was like, all right, let's give the fans what they want.
Yeah.
They're tired of Roman Reigns right
Mhm.
now.
Yeah.
So they finally do, and it is like, I mean, it is an incredible pop at the end of this Rumble. But a couple things that I noticed in this Rumble was like, number one, like the crowd behind Rusev at the beginning of this
This
Rumble.
Rusev Day?
Is Rusev Day.
It did take place
Oh.
on Rusev Day.
Yeah, it took place on
Yeah.
Rusev Day. So
Yeah, Rusev Day. And was it Aiden English
Yeah.
giving him
Oh, yeah.
the intro. And then you got, but I think my favorite part of this Rumble is Heath Slater.
Yes.
Do y'all remember, like, Heath Slater gets, every entrant that comes in like knocks him out.
They
or
beat him up and
whatever.
then get in,
They
right?
beat him
Yeah.
up, and then
Yeah.
and then Sheamus comes in and does the same thing, throws him into the ring, and then immediately Heath Slater eliminates Sheamus. Boom, just like that.
Yeah.
It's great. And then you got Elias, who's coming out and doing a whole song, in the middle of the ring, and it's just a good one.
And it ends with like the old guard versus the new guard,
Yes,
It's
yes,
so
yes,
cool.
yes.
Is who
Yeah.
is Shinsuke, Finn, Roman, and who is it?
So
and then
Cena,
Cena,
and Mysterio.
Yeah,
Ray.
Yep.
yeah. So Cena, Mysterio, is it Randy?
Maybe Randy
It might
Orton.
be Randy.
I think it was
it's
Randy.
Randy
Yeah.
Orton.
And
Yeah.
then somebody there's 4 and 4. I know they're crossing each other. And it's just
Yeah.
kind of like, dude, Avengers assemble. Like it is so
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah,
like
it's so cool.
it's such a cool visual. And
And
like yeah,
then-
it was so counter to what like Vince was giving us at the time. He
Yeah.
was actually giving us what we really, really wanted.
Yeah.
You know?
It was such a breath of fresh air.
It was.
when it came to the
I
Royal
love
Rumble.
this match.
And Finn Balor like goes the distance.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, I think it really cemented him as a top guy also.
For sure.
But yeah, that's another one of my favorites.
If I didn't pick 2001, this was my one. But
Really?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
2001 and 200018 were my two.
Man,
Were the
well,
only two that I
same
wrote down.
wavelength. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. For me, it was
Only two I wrote
2008 and 2018. I was like, I can't take both 2018 Rumbles.
Yeah.
And I had to get Taker on the show. Needed to hope I was going to get 2008, or I would have been up the creek. But this is
Well, that was my thing. I wanted Taker on the show, and 2001 has Taker, and I didn't want to use my title match on the one that match Alex picked, but I was going to have that one. Yeah, it's all part of the plan, you know.
Yeah.
incredible surprises in this match too. You have a fun surprise with the Hurricane.
Yes.
Yes.
You have
Hurricane.
a great surprise, like because if you were at NXT the night before, Andrade and Johnny Gargano put on a legitimate 5-star match.
Jeez, so
So then
good.
they show up in the Rumble, and
Yes.
it's like everyone's like, "Oh man, Andrade's here!" And then the return of Rey Mysterio, which was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like,
That was his
another
return.
one.
Yeah.
yeah, very very cool and great stuff for sure.
Yeah, that's a great Rumble.
What,
I love it. Great pick.
wait, did
and-
Ray stick around, or did he return and then leave again?
I think he was
Because, yeah,
around.
well, he's at all.
He's at
the,
All Out or All
Good
All
In.
call.
In.
He is,
in
yeah,
September.
you're right.
Right. That's
So
right.
might-
So I think
one-off.
he just came back for a mini run and then left again.
Yeah.
And I think
like,
2019
one-off
is
or
when he
something.
comes back for good.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But he's
you know
there.
what?
He's one of the last three.
No, yeah, he's
Yep.
there.
Yep.
It might have been a situation where they were like, "We're not going to pay Ray what he wants," and then he shows up at All Out, and they're like, "Hey, Ray, hey, come
Yeah.
on back, buddy." But yeah, I mean, and he hasn't lost a step. It was like 2003 Ray in there, like he was
Yeah,
great.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's still around.
Yeah,
I know,
He's
that's
still
crazy.
around. Unbelievable. All right, Trey. Why don't you kick off round 4? You've got your Rumble match there taken out of the picture. What do you got left? 2 more matches.
Women's. I'll go with women's, and I'll go 1 year. Let's see. No, yeah, I'll go 1 year forward to 2019.
Oh.
Rousey Banks.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
great match.
Yeah,
Great
And
match.
that was on my short list. Yeah.
yeah. It's it kind of Rousey had an incredible debut, like one of the best
Mhm.
debuts of any wrestler that you could dream of. And then she kind of was like, "Oh, you can't wrestle," blah blah blah. Really started getting it from the fans, but she gets in this match and like she's got Sasha Banks by the arm and she's like yelling at the fans, "I can't wrestle! I can't wrestle! I'm got to show you that I can wrestle!"
Oh,
and then and then they just, I mean, it's just really good. It's a really good match. And
Yeah, it is.
so
Yeah, crowd
Yeah,
turned
I-
itself out on Ronda, and I remember my wife and I being very angry, like looking around in the building, like, "You disrespectful! Ronda doesn't need to be doing this for us." Like that was
Yeah.
our attitude at the time,
mhm.
and I think it was Ronda's attitude at the time because she's
Right.
not there.
Oh
for
yeah,
longer.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Ronda Rousey's run. I think she,
The initial run. Yeah.
Yeah,
the initial run, the second part, and she's kind of, said some things in interviews and
Mhm.
social media and
Yeah.
really brought her stature down. But man, I mean, she was on fire and she brought it in the ring.
Yeah.
Like her matches were awesome. She elevated the women's division while she was there. So yeah, I think that's
First
a
ever
good
main
pick.
event, women's main event at WrestleMania is because she's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She helped boost them to that.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
She's female Brock Lesnar. She makes it all
Exactly.
legitimate,
It
know.
looks believable. Mhm.
Yeah.
And Sasha Banks, she's gone, but she's gone over to AEW and helped, she's the star of that
Collecting
women's
titles.
division
Mhm.
over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. She continues to be a top presence in the wrestling world. So yeah, great pick. 2 great performers
Yeah.
right there. One of the great women's matches in Royal Rumble history.
Yep.
All right. What does Tommy have for the 5th round selection?
So this one
Fourth
probably might make things a little awkward, but I'm going to travel back here and use my world title match. I was between two, and this one here, even though obviously everything that's occurred with this one of the participants in this make things a little weird.
It's one of the best matches of all time still.
It's Royal Rumble 2003, Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle. And for me, it fits the mold of like the Rumble sells the Rumble. So we're going to give everyone a match that it's no doubt Kurt Angle's going to win. He's the guy. Benoit at this point is kind of like in the mid card and he's on the way up. And at the time, my family had relocated to Florida for a month because my grandfather unfortunately was sick and he was in the process of passing away. But like the one thing that got us through that period of time was like 2003 WWE. My grandfather's friends, we ordered this show. They surprised me with it. And it's like the match itself is amazing. And it really sets the tone for the next year. It was like, all right, let's give Benoit this, see what happens. The match happens. It's amazing. And then afterwards, they still have it on the on Peacock where they cut back to the crowd. And you could tell it's not planned because they move on and then they come back to it. And the whole crowd just like stands up and gives Benoit this incredible standing ovation. And in my opinion, this was like, they were like, oh, okay, we're going to have him go team with Rhino for a bit, but we're going to come back to him because we got something here. And the next year is when he goes on his incredible run and just amazing. So, hate to bring up Chris Benoit, but this is an incredible match.
I don't think anybody could fault you for that pick.
No.
I mean, it is 5 stars. It used to be like one of my favorite matches of all time. I remember I didn't order this on pay-per-view, but I got it. I had a guy I was getting comp tapes from like in the mid 2000s off eBay. And like I would order a tape and he's like, tell me what you want, fill up 6 hours. And I was like, I'd pick like 20 matches and he'd fill up a tape with it. And this was on there and he blew me away at the time. And it's still like, it's a perfect match without a question.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I loved it. I thought it was so great. And going back, it's been so long now. I used to never watch any Benoit matches. Like, let me give this one a run. And it still holds up. It's great.
I think that's the first time I remember somebody doing a spot on the apron. Like, does Angle DDT him on the apron or something like that? Like on the hardest part of the ring, or which is so commonplace now. But I feel like that's the first time I saw someone do it was in that match. It was like, whoa, that's different. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you had the debuting like just a couple weeks prior, Team Angle debuts with Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin, who you've been hearing about forever. And it's like they're going to be teaming with Angle. Like, this is awesome. And they get thrown out, but the celebration in the end, they come out, they cheer, they go crazy with them. It's really cool. 2003 Kurt is about as good as it gets.
You're right.
Oh, yeah. Wrestling machine, dude.
Yeah.
I always wanted WWE Shop to sell those Team Angle tracksuits.
The velour suits.
Yes.
I would have spent
suits.
$200 on those.
Oh, there you go. For sure.
Well, Steven, you probably would have spent that money on those too, but what do you guys spend your 4th round pick on?
Ooh, well, you said at the top of the episode here that my picks always have to include a member of the McMahon family.
Yeah.
And although I did not pick him as the Royal Rumble choice, I'm picking him as my wild card match. We're in Royal Rumble 2002. Ric Flair
dang it!
goes up against the chairman, the co-owner at this time.
Yes,
Vince McMahon in a street fight.
Oh, such a good match.
Better than it has any right to be.
Absolutely.
Exact. Whenever you are seriously doubting Vince as a performer, he just blows you away with matches like this. It's so like the Hulk Hogan WrestleMania match, the Undertaker Buried Alive match. You don't think that Vince is going to take himself to the limit that he does. Shawn at Mania, and who can forget the tag match against Shawn and God? I mean, we're talking about only the toppest of tiers in Vince's match catalog here. But no, you have Ric Flair and Vince going on a street fight, putting figure 4 leg locks on each other, using every sort of weapon, busting each other open. all because Ric Flair says that Vince is a co-owner / wrestler, and Vince is trying to get the full ownership back of the company, mocking Flair by putting on a blonde wig and the robe.
Yeah.
Just great stuff leading up to this match. And, you have Ric Flair and Vince McMahon, two, performers well into their 50s at this time.
Yeah.
And, and they pull it out. It's just one of the true matches, and like you'd never think it would be as good as it is, but it's just fun. It's like what makes the Royal Rumble fun. You have the Royal Rumble that sells itself, and you have all these other matches that you don't expect to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you're right.
And you have Vince and Flair pulling out a match. It's like, wow, that's actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, Vince is always, he's like very unathletic. He's pigeon-toed, you're right. When the red light's on, he can make it happen. I mean, you might have to,
he gives
you bake in some weapons and some other stuff, but yeah, I mean, he can make it happen. And then how ironic it was, Ric Flair after that final Nitro and everything, he's wearing the shirt because he doesn't think his body's on point, and he's like, man, I just don't have it anymore. And Triple H is like, you're Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And look what he does in 2002. He goes out and leads. I assume he leads Vince McMahon through a match. I mean, he's the more experienced wrestler of the two. And then he goes on to face The Undertaker at WrestleMania. Like, what a rebound story.
His first matches back fighting, Vince McMahon and The Undertaker.
It's crazy.
Oh, man. What are we, 15 when this match happens, Travis? And I knew everything about wrestling when I was 15. And so, like, I was pissed. I was like, Ric Flair's coming in, and his first match is going to be against Vince McMahon? You gotta be kidding. This is terrible. I hate this. And then they go out and have this great fun match. Is it Vince that gets the camera from the Flair family and is taking pictures of Bloody Flair? I think you see like young Charlotte and young David Flair in the front row for this match. So fun. And Vince matches, they are something else, man.
Vince knows how to sell too.
And he's just like, he knows he's the boss. He's got to go out there.
Yeah.
He can't take it easy. He's going to go take a butt whooping.
Yeah.
He's going to go put it all out there.
And his
he wants everyone else to do the same thing. So he'll go do it.
His faces when he's getting put in the figure four leg lock. He hams it up. He hams it up like to the 10.
And he's one of the loudest wrestlers. Yeah.
Right. It's funny, as well as Vince sells, he sure no-sold those 2 torn quads. Good call, man. That was next on my list. Dude, for real. That was next.
Great call. Well, we've had some iconic picks here, some incredible matches. I think we need a little. I'm not going to pick the Iconics. I'm still bitter about not meeting them.
Oh, sorry.
Indie Fuel.
Sore subject here.
But I do feel like we need a bit of a cool down match here, and I feel like I need that on my card as well. I've had some big matches. I need a little breathing room here. But I'm going to pick an underrated tag team match, an underrated tag team just in general here to put on my card. The New Age Outlaws. They're Hall of Famers. They're a great tag team. Kind of get overshadowed by the Hardys and the Dudleys and Edge and Christian during that time. They are in this match, but that's not the tag team I'm talking about that gets overshadowed. In fact, I'm talking about the Ascension. I'm talking about Connor.
I thought Trey was going to pick this.
I'm talking about the 2014 Royal Rumble here. And
I love the Ascension.
I did too.
I thought you were going to pick.
Man, I love the Ascension.
Yeah, they were awesome.
Early NXT.
Kind of kills them.
I loved them coming out. I loved them beating people. They were the new Road Warriors.
They were throwback to like the 80s and 90s. Like,
exactly.
It was so fun, man.
And then they come to the main roster, and boy, does it just bomb. And JBL just craps on them on commentary every time they come out. They win. They beat the New Age Outlaws.
Yeah.
And that's about their peak, besides the Fashion Files.
Fashion Files is
so
amazing.
good.
Yes.
But I love it. It is, Steven described the Royal Rumble, just so many matches you never thought you'd see. So many they're able to just try and throw random stuff on the card, and this is a representation of that. And it's a little funny pick, but when I was looking at my card, I was like, man, I've got like banger. You'll probably need a little cooldown match here, so why not go with something that. This is a match I just think about randomly. I can't believe this actually happened. So I'm going to throw that on my card.
Was
This
it
feels
pre-show
like a
or main
fever
card?
dream.
It's on the main card.
It's on the main
It's
card.
main
Yeah,
card,
it's not the pre-show match. It is on the
Wow.
card.
Wow.
If that doesn't feel like a fever dream, I don't know what
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
That is crazy.
Hey,
And I
you know-
really thought the Outlaws had won. That's nuts to think that Essentially actually got the dub. That's
Well, I
good for
mean,
them.
them having a run in 2014 is insane. They won the
Yeah.
tag team titles
Yep, they
around
did.
that time. Like,
Yeah.
what? What are we doing?
So weird.
I
They
remember
faced the
WrestleMania
Shield
match
at
against the
WrestleMania.
Shield. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
You kidding me?
Crazy.
This was their John Cena farewell tour. You knew this
Yeah.
was it for the Outlaws.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so true.
I feel like some of those acts from NXT that would get called up and they would mess with their look or their name and stuff like that, and when they debuted on the main roster, that was, I think Vince tried to just turn them into, Road Warriors 2.0, and it
Right.
was just it's like he wouldn't let them be the Ascension
Yeah.
from
And
NXT, so. I think that kind of hurt him, but I still love him. I
Yeah.
still love him.
Yeah.
And the gimmick worked in Full Sail, and maybe
Yeah.
just didn't work
Oh,
as
yeah.
much when he brought him to the
Yeah.
arenas.
Yeah.
But shout
Every
out
time
to
they
my
do
boy
it.
Billy, who's a loyal friend and listener of Talking Taker, who had an Ascension T-shirt. And I don't know if he still has it, but
I thought you were
he
shouting out
used to
Billy
He
Gunn.
was the guy.
I thought you were shouting out Billy Gunn there.
Not
from
my
that.
boy Billy Gunn. My boy Billy, who's listening. He listens.
That's
every
so
month.
cool. He had an Ascension
was-
shirt. I didn't even know they made an Ascension
They
shirt.
did. and
Is that
he
the
had
Q? Billy the
it.
Q?
The Q, yeah.
Oh, good for you,
Oh.
Q.
Hey, and their entrance music was top tier.
Oh,
It's
awesome.
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
top tier.
And in NXT, they look like the most. They had the belts forever, and every time they hit a move, the crowd would go bah. And so they did the whole match. The crowd would do everything they do, bah, bah, bah. It was like the coolest thing ever.
I'm telling you, dude, they reminded me of Chronic 2000, 2001, and I
Yeah.
love Chronic in WCW. I think Alex did too. They're just big dudes, just slamming people, man, and just
Yeah.
It
winning.
works.
It was
man.
so good. But then once
Works.
again, Vince gets their hands on it. Chronic ruined them. Vince gets his hands on Ascension, ruined it. It's like, just let good stuff be, brother.
Yeah, let it be for sure.
Yeah.
We always
Yeah.
would joke. We would joke in about 2014 about getting demoted to the main roster.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
knew what was going to
I mean,
happen.
so many guys.
I don't want to
Yeah.
go to the main
Yeah.
roster, please.
Yeah, just
Just
leave me
give
down
a
in
paycheck.
NXT.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When they started doing the fashion files, it was almost like Vince was like, "Hey, you know what? Do whatever the hell you want to.
Yeah,
I don't care.
exactly.
This
Yeah.
is not going to last." And what do you know? It blew up, and then he was like, "I ain't
So
having none of
good.
this."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right, Randy. I know I ruined your pick right there. So what's your?
Well, I mean, you talked about a let me up match. My whole card is let me up matches. That's what I do. I got to take a women's match. There are a lot of bangers out there. Some of you guys have selected some of these rumbles. I'm not going to do that. That's not my brand. So, and then the two I had kind of picked were already gone. I already had hand picked. So I'm down to the last one in my reserve. I'm going to go with Royal Rumble 2001. Ivory and China
Yeah. China. Yeah.
yeah.
for the women's title. This all started over Playboy.
Yes, sir.
As
Yeah.
most things do.
China was in Playboy, so I've heard. And the Right to Censor took umbrage with that. And so they started a feud with her, including but not limited to a pile driver
Yeah.
with Val Venus and Ivory kind of doing a combo pile driver and dropping China on that stack of dimes she calls a neck. And so they end up having this match. China says, I'm gonna challenge Ivory for her women's title. I've never won the women's title. I've won the Intercontinental title, but I've never won the women's title. I'm going to challenge you at the Royal Rumble now that we started this. And everybody's thinking, foregone conclusion, China's going to destroy Ivory.
Oh yeah.
And it starts off that way for about 3 minutes. She is destroying Ivory because you would just imagine like China is the alpha, clearly.
She is him, dude.
Right. It's like when the Undertaker won. It's like when
No, I
Oh,
mean
no.
that in a good way, dude. She is. She's out there wrecking people, dude.
Put that on a shirt. Put that on a shirt.
China is him.
China is him.
It reminds me of Taker winning the hardcore title. When he won that hardcore title, you're like, oh man, ain't nobody going to take that from him. And so you felt that way about China getting into the women's division. And then she goes for that patented China handspring elbow in the corner to Ivory, and she re-aggravates the neck injury from the pile driver.
That's right.
And she collapses like Shawn Michaels after like a night at the Syracuse nightclub with those Marines. Like he just collapses. And like they do like the layout on commentary, you know, Ivory gets the pin and retains. Jerry Lawler's in the ring to check on her. And like, this is super serious business. And they're not sure what's wrong with China until obviously she makes her grand return at WrestleMania 17.
And it's so good.
And absolutely destroys and boat races Ivory for the women's title. And I don't know how they would have ever got that women's strap off of her, but for contract negotiations later on that year. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go with.
Loser by contract negotiations.
Right. I'm going to go Ivory China, 2001.
That's a good one, man.
Like,
Yeah.
Call.
3 minutes and 27 seconds. There it is.
Boom.
Wow.
Give me a warning.
Are you not going to bring up Ivory pile driving a cardboard cutout of China?
She did beat up a cardboard cutout of China.
It's riveting stuff over here.
Riveting.
Yeah, I do remember when China was in. So obviously, Sable was in Playboy before China, right? And young.
Yeah, we remember.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
So a young
you said.
Tommy on the spot was gifted these by his parents, awkward as possibly could be.
What?
So,
Wow.
Yeah, sure was.
Wow.
And
You live in bizarro world.
We're learning so much tonight.
It's just
I
for the
know.
articles, though.
so
Bizarre.
just for the articles. And my dad deep faked me on Christmas for the China Playboy. And he was like, I know you wouldn't be interested in the China Playboy. She's not Sable. And then went outside and was like, hey, Santa dropped one of the gifts on the outside.
Dirty old
Santa.
Santa.
Wow. And handed me one last gift. And it was the China Playboy.
Bad Santa, dude. They blew Bob Thornton.
Nothing says the holiday season. Like,
Wow.
getting the China Playboy.
Jesus was just born.
This is incredible, dude.
Tommy, is your dad the dad from A Christmas Story? He's got the leg lamp.
And we didn't see Tommy until Easter after that.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
for sure.
Woo!
It was like one of these things where like, you get it, and
A lot
it's
of
like
repressed memories are coming out of this
I'm
podcast.
trying to play it off too, like, oh, this is great because I'll put it with. I'm not gonna look at it, but I'll put it with the wrestling magazines and be a collector's item someday. So, yeah.
Dad's like, by the way, when you're done with that, I wouldn't mind her. Just leave it in the bathroom
like,
for me.
I went ahead and read it proofread it before I gave it to you. Wow. This is blowing my mind, dude. You were there with the birth of the hand and then this.
Oh,
This is
man.
incredible.
Tommy, do you still have it?
I don't think so. No. I know I had sold like a collection of like all the women's WWE bikini magazines with these Playboys on eBay, and I'm telling you, the bidding war that ensued on eBay. It's like 55 bids, 66 bids. I'm like, oh my gosh, what? This is crazy. Yeah.
And then you get the feedback. Why are the pages all stuck together?
I want my money back.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was by far like my first huge sale on eBay. People were just going nuts for that. I was like, wow. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they
nuts.
were.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sure were.
Well, Travis, I don't know how you can top that, but
I mean, we're done.
we're
Yeah.
done. We're done, man.
We're just
Got it.
round 4 was it.
Hey, take her easy. Let's go.
Take it over. Yep. You got 2 more picks, man. We got your grand finale here.
Oh my gosh. I can't
You
possibly
can't
follow that up.
top that.
Well,
Dirty old Santa.
Billy Bob Thornton, bad Santa.
Jesus was just born, Tommy. Here's your Playboy.
Exactly.
I got an ideal.
We're going to save it for the grand finale gift. The China Playboy.
That's awesome.
If you told me that story and I didn't know what state you were from, I would have thought you were from like Georgia or South Carolina. That sounds like a trailer park movie. It's awesome.
Sure.
That's why it's so mind blowing. It's so fun. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny. I can't follow this. I'm gonna go with 2019 Asuka Becky SmackDown's women's title.
Okay.
Incredible match.
I thought about
Asuka
that.
Actually beats Becky, and then Becky goes on to win the Royal Rumble later on in the night.
Yeah.
So, but this match is it's so good. It's so good. Yeah. Asuka had already lost her undefeated streak, I guess, Mania the year before to Charlotte, but anyway, she's incredible here. Yeah, beating Becky. We kind of thought Becky was going to win because she was on the rise there, and you're like, oh, she's going to go to Mania. She was the man, but she does go to Mania, but by winning the Rumble. So, surprise.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I loved that her big bugaboo. She couldn't beat Asuka. That was the coolest thing.
Yeah. Yep.
This was very fun, very surprising. Another just example of great storytelling.
Oh yeah, it was.
And
because when she lost, I'm like, what? No, she's going to Mania.
Exactly. That's what everybody thought.
Yeah.
And then she gets in the Rumble, and it's so good.
Later that night.
Yeah. So good.
And it's a great match. Like great chemistry
it's an actual
between two of
good
these
match,
people, two of the best performers. Just period. Not just women, just two of the best performers, period, right here.
For sure.
All right, well, about to bat to a cleanup, right? Or not cleanup, but we're going to the last round right here, right?
Yep.
We are.
All right. I've got matches from 2001, 23, 17, 19. I got nothing old. So I think
that's crazy.
Just for the sake of, I got some other ones I kind of want to get on as a wild card. I think I'm going to do this one. I think I'm going to go all the way back to 1991 and put Steven's People, the Orient Express, against the Rockers. Against the Rockers.
That was my next pick.
Yes, boy.
That's a good one. Yeah,
it's just a great talk about just guys going, just balls to the wall, just having a great match, dude. So good.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So there we go. That's it. It's my last pick.
And this
I'm now in
is
full panic mode here. Now is what's going on.
Oh no! Are you? Oh, because you're next.
No, am I next?
No, he's not. He's not.
No,
next.
you're not next. Okay.
He's got a minute.
It's so amazing, like how fast that is. I just looked it up. I was like, I think that's the original Orient Express where it's Sato and Tanaka. And I just looked it up. It's already Kato and Tanaka. Like they've already replaced Sato by Rumble 91.
Jeez.
Apparently.
That doesn't matter.
So yeah, I had to go back. I had to go way back in the Wayback Machine. So everything else is from the late 20s to 2000s. So yeah.
Fun fact is like these two teams, two of the most reused entrance musics in WWF history. Like they use the Rockers music anytime, like they use them for the Rock and Roll Express. Like anytime they'd have a generic rock and roll guy, they'd use the Rockers music. And any Asian wrestler for about 25 years would get the Orient Express music, no matter what. But yeah, super fun match. High flying, really great opener. Perfect. Randy, you were going to say something, I think. No?
I don't think so.
Okay. No, I thought somebody was. Never mind. All right. Your pick. It's your pick. It's your turn.
I was going to make my pick. That's what it is.
That's what it was.
So nice. We're going to do it twice. We're going to go back to the minis.
Oh, my God.
And it's almost like the bookend to the Mini Vader, Mini Mankind 1997 match. Royal Rumble 1998. A year later, we're still doing it. This is like Sister Act 2 back in the habit. We're going to do the
amazing reference
6-man mini tag team match. This is Max Mini, Mosaic and Nova versus Battalion, El Torito and Tarantula. And El Torito, I looked it up. El Torito is sadly not the El Torito of WLC fame. I was hoping it was the same guy. It is not the same guy. Also, the entire heel team is unfortunately no longer with us. I looked
Yeah.
that up.
Really? Oh,
Unfortunately,
R.I.P. Legends.
Sunny is the guest referee, as you can see, which is a nice selling point to this match.
Yep.
She's wearing those HBK shorts from Judgment Day 2000.
Those were probably the ones that HBK was wearing at Judgment
Right.
Day 2000.
Yeah.
Right. It's cool during her entrance. She comes down the aisleway and somebody's got a "We Want Sunny, Not Sable" sign, and she kind of like motions towards it as she's walking by it. And I popped for that because I was a Sunny guy myself back
All
in
day.
798.
Oh, you have Sunny days?
All day.
So when they were trying to like sell Sable as something of equal or greater value, especially after Sunny leaves, and I'm like, whoa. This is the apples and pomegranates here. This is not even, she is not Sunny. But so I kind of popped for that sign when I saw it. The best costume, you can see they're all very colorful there. They've all got their masks and their capes, their entrance capes, but the best costume is Battalion. Battalion has like an army soldier helmet. He has gloves. He's got head to toe camo. He's got his mask has like little goggles. Like that is an action figure. Like somebody needs to buy make a Battalion figure because I would buy
GI Grow. Sorry.
Jerry the King is great during this. He says Max Mini can walk underneath a closed door. And
why do they always have Lawler involved with these mini wrestle matches?
That's exactly why.
Because it's him. He's the heel, so he can get away with the race.
He is him.
The non-PC comments.
And the best part of this entire match is showing Mike Tyson's there, right, for the 98 Rumble.
Yes.
And so they're showing Mike Tyson reaction split screens to this match, which is just amazing.
As they should.
There's lucha mat moves going on. There's flips, and Tyson is just doing high pitched like "ooh" to like all these matches. It is amazing to watch him react to this, and they're trying to use this as they're trying to use this as a vehicle for that WWF Super Astros TV show. I've heard about Bruce Pritchard talk about that on the podcast. It didn't really go anywhere. Sunny at the end here. Max Mini gets whipped into the ropes and Sunny has to leapfrog him. And then as Max Mini hits the ropes and comes back at her, she catches him kind of like by the armpits and holds him up. And they kind of like have an avatar spot where like he's like drop kicking all the Rudos as Sunny like holds him. And then he ends up getting the pin and on Torito. He gets a crucifix pin on Torito, 1, 2, 3 to win. The faces help Sunny off the ground. And then Sunny at the end picks up Max Mini almost like a baby and hugs him. And I never wanted to be a midget anymore in my life in that moment watching the end of that match. So that was a 6-man mini tag team match.
Was this on the main card?
This was actually on the main card.
This is on the card.
Wow.
On the
Oh
card.
my Lord.
1998.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not 88.
Out of 5 matches, Randy, 2 of them, which means 40% of your card, involves many people.
Yes.
Do you get another match? Because you basically just had half a match for 2 of your matches.
I get another pick after you guys sign off.
You get an extra pick. Yeah.
It's amazing. You're amazing. Never
No,
change.
you have to be okay with 40% of your matches having mini. You have to sleep tonight knowing that that's your pick.
I had to take 2 to make up for my lack of doinkage from the last
That's right.
pay-per-view.
That's fair. That's fair. You can have them. You can have it.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, okay. I got my 5th round pick here. Final pick. Everybody has their world title, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Or everybody has their Rumble. I don't have my Rumble.
You can go World Title Rumble. You can go World Title
Well,
Rumble. There's 2 of them.
I mean, I cannot believe that it's fallen to me. The greatest Royal Rumble of all time.
Yep.
Arguably. The 1992 Royal Rumble
Yep.
Absolutely.
is not what I'm going to pick. Is not what I'm going to pick.
2016? Oh,
And it's not going to get picked. How in the world did the greatest Royal Rumble not get picked? Not the greatest Royal Rumble.
Because it's a
But
title match.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
I didn't want to use the title match
cannot
on that.
believe this is not. I can't pick this, but how did Triple H and Cactus Jack not get picked
Yeah,
from Royal
title
Rumble
match, yeah.
2000?
Yep.
Yeah. Great choice.
Anyway, I do have to pick a Royal Rumble here, and it's been subtle what I've been doing, but but you may have noticed I have picked a match from the 80s. I've picked a match from the 90s. I've picked a match from the 2000s. And I've picked a match from the 2010s. So I've picked a match from every generation that the Royal Rumble has occurred in, and that just leaves me the 2020s. So I am honored to be able, with my final selection, to pick the match that brought us all together, that brought this crew together. I'm going to pick the Royal Rumble 2025, the Men's Royal Rumble.
Yeet.
I'm going to say
Yeet.
I'm going to go with Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble here in Indianapolis. It's obviously a sentimental pick, but I really do feel like this one is going to stand the time as one of the great Royal Rumbles. They really rode the momentum of what was going on with the fans and just really peaked. This was really, they hit Jey Uso at the exact right moment.
Yeah.
They were able to do that. And it was also surprising that they went with him, with John Cena. I think he was the odds-on favorite to win, but then you also had CM Punk in there. Could have gone a lot of different ways, but instead Jey Uso gets his moment to shine. And Roman Reigns, of course. It was a stacked Rumble. And we've been talking, kind of on our chat, like kind of Jey Uso, has he petered out? Has he peaked? What's going on with him? But for this moment in time, and then getting the WrestleMania win, and everything was coming up Uso, everything was coming up Yeet, and it was an incredible moment to be a part of with this group of friends. And just live there in the arena. I'll never forget it. One of my favorite live show experiences of all time. So I thought it would be a fun way to close out my picks in a perfect Rumble for me to select here. So there you go.
It is.
And who could forget Speed getting absolutely destroyed by Braun Breaker?
Sure.
That's amazing. That's my favorite
Incredible
part.
spear.
That's my favorite part of the whole Rumble, I think.
I am.
I don't know how many times I watched that over and over again.
There's that moment too where they're bringing out all the big players, and they bring, Cena, and then Rollins, and then Roman Reigns, and as Cena comes out, of course, Stu's behind the camera giving him, come on, stop playing to the crowd. But they all get in the ring together. It's like the most incredible, and I think I'm so grateful that this group allowed me to record and document it, because I was able to get our live reactions to every single entrant and moment, and I'll never forget the moment after the match. All of us standing on top of Lucas Oil Stadium doing the yeet with like half the fans there. Just so incredible. Such a great, an amazing moment, and such a great show. I'm glad we were all able to be there. Great choice. For sure.
I was hoping somebody would pick it.
I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. And of course, then after that too, we get back to the horror house, and we're watching the post show, and that's when Cena gets on and kind of says, like, I will go to WrestleMania because that's what's best for business. And it was like, wait a minute. That didn't sound like the John Cena we all know.
That's right.
Lo and behold, I think that's what really started the start of the heel turn.
Yeah.
Right.
It is hard to get six adult people, their schedules, all in sync and off at the same time. And usually you have one guy can't come this time, or I got this going on with my family. So I hope that there's times that all six of us can get together again. Yeah. I hope it happens at the SummerSlam this summer at my house. I hope, but if in the event it doesn't, even my house, if an event it doesn't happen for a couple of years, or God forbid ever again, if it's never all six of us, I hope it is. But we had that Royal Rumble at the very least. And I had the extra layer of not only you guys, but I also had that layer of like WWE finally listened to the fans and they did something with Jey Uso instead of going with like one of the big dudes. But then it's my son's favorite wrestler. On top of that, like Fitzy, God love him. Going back to the Bloodline, I was like, who's your favorite member of the Bloodline? He's like, Jay. I'm like, one of the twins. Like not Roman, the centerpiece, or no, just one of the twins. Yeah, I like Jay. I'm like, how do you even know which one is Jay? And that was his guy for 3-4 years, and lo and behold, that guy ends up winning it. And I was just so happy to be with you guys. I was so happy that they did something different with creative. And I was so happy for my son back home in Minnesota. So, like, you don't got to sell me on this pick. I love this Rumble. Absolutely.
So good.
It even overshadowed the fact that I was dressed like a big old minion.
That's what really took it over the top.
Just gigantic as a sunbitch, too. The whole entire weekend. Oh, what a choice!
It was the right choice.
Yeah.
All right, Steven. Three choices left here. You're one of the final three. What's it gonna be?
Well, I asked the important question in the chat. I said, can we use two world title matches as long as they're two different titles?
Yes, you did. Yeah.
And I had this in mind because I wanted it to be my Undertaker match, my dipping Undertaker match, as he defends the World Heavyweight Championship at Royal Rumble 2010 against Rey Mysterio.
There you go. Good
Love
match.
that.
Fun match.
David versus Goliath.
Yep.
One of my favorites.
As proving Undertaker, as we talked about earlier with Bret Hart, Undertaker has some of his best moments when you think the opponent has absolutely no chance.
Yep.
And Undertaker brings out the best in them, and they bring out the best in him. And who would have thought, like, Rey Mysterio getting a title match against the Undertaker, Royal Rumble winners 2006 and 2007,
Right?
Yeah.
going up against each other. Ray wanting to actually, put a notch in his belt, saying he defeated the dead man, and Undertaker pulling out the win with a last ride, not even the tombstone, to put away Rey Mysterio. It's it showcased. It's the last title match on pay-per-view. The Undertaker successfully defends it. And we're off to Shawn Michaels after the Elimination Chamber, but Undertaker and Rey Mysterio, a good showing, a good world title match at the Royal Rumble 2010 here.
Good call.
Steven, we have this in figure form, do we not? This Undertaker?
We do. We have this as the Ultimate Edition. Target Legends. Undertaker.
Yep.
Wow,
he loses the title at what? Elimination Chamber, because Sean comes in and kicks him in the face.
Yeah,
next month.
Yeah, next month.
I was
His
extremely
last
nervous.
Title defense on pay-per-view ever.
Yeah.
I was extremely nervous about this because I knew, he's not going to lose at Mania, obviously, or at least I didn't think so at the time. And I was like, is he going to take the belt into Mania? Well, that means he's probably got to drop it before then. So I was very nervous about this match, feeling like Rey Mysterio could be the reason that he doesn't go to Mania with the title if he links up with Shawn,
Right.
Yep.
Which Sean had challenged him at the Slammies, right?
In
the
December.
month before, let's run it back.
Yeah, there was so much was riding on Shawn winning the Rumble. He had Undertaker successfully defended it earlier. He said, "This is my chance to get Taker. I got to win the Rumble.
Yep.
I can challenge him as the champion." And then when Shawn gets eliminated, it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
One of the great eliminations of all time.
Slow fall.
He's trying to hang on to. So good. So good.
He's the best.
All right, Tommy. This is your picks have not been as off the wall as I thought they might be tonight.
But your stories have been.
Stories have been. Your picks have been.
I did hit you with the Shane McMahon.
You did have that.
Shane McMahon match.
Put the bar on this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I put the bar. And this match here, I don't think it's an off-the-wall choice. It might be a little bit rare, but I am going back, and I'm going to actually have here on my show, because remember, the Rumble sells this. I got two of them. So you got the one world title match. Why not have a second tag team match? I'm going to way back to the night when Bret Hart kicked his leg out from under his leg. Royal Rumble 1994. The Mounties, the Quebecers against Bret Hart and Owen Hart. Look, first off, match is great.
Yeah,
it is.
And second of all, the turn where Owen turns on Bret. Calls him so selfish. He's so selfish. He only cares about himself.
So damn selfish.
Which kind of makes sense because, Bret really is going for the world title. He is in the Royal Rumble. He is kind of having this thing where he's doing this with Owen, and you can tell it's like he's doing it because that's his brother, but he still has aspirations to get bigger things. And I love it because it's it happens here and it happens at WrestleMania 10 where Owen gets the better of Brett to start the show, and the night ends with Brett winning the Rumble and then winning the world title. And of course, the closing moment, this culminates with the closing moment of WrestleMania 10, where Owen comes out there, looks at him like, you always get one over on me, brother. Like, I just can't do it. And it's just so good. And Quebecers underrated. Love the Quebecers. Shout out Johnny Polo, Raven.
Yes.
So this is
love that guy.
Love this match, and glad that it was able to get it on the show. It was going to be Orient Express versus the Rockers, but I had to pivot and was able to go. I was going to go with this one or Orient Express versus the New Foundation, which is another underrated tag match at 1992. But I like this one a little bit more.
And it tells a great story.
Yeah.
Right? They say the best work, Mick Foley always says the best work as a heel is when you're saying what you're saying, but you believe what you're saying. And I think that's the best is, like you said, Owen Hart's being a whiny, he's being a whiny baby, but show me where the lies are. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yep. It is. And it's also the best heels are the ones that you as a fan can sit there and go, I hate him, but he really does have a point here.
Right.
You know? And I think that's what made Owen so great.
I kicked your leg right out of your leg.
Amazing.
It's probably my favorite wrestling storyline of all time is the Brett Owen rivalry, and Brett saying he never fight Owen, and they come together as a tag team, and then this falls apart, and they finally have the incredible match at a WrestleMania, and then at SummerSlam, and goes on into the Hart Foundation. So good. Great pick.
Great stuff. Yeah.
All right, with the final selection in the 2026 Royal Rumble draft, it goes to Trey. What are you going to do to bring the hammer right here?
Well, I just realized I don't have a Taker match.
No, you don't have. Oh yeah, you do have to have a Taker.
Yeah,
he's not in your Royal Rumble.
No, he's not. I was really banking on. I know. I was really banking on that 2001 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Because.
Sorry about that.
Looks like Johnny Heidenreich is going to make the
IRS.
IRS. Dude, Heidenreich. If Heidenreich makes this, just click mute.
No, and I don't think I missed this one. I don't think anybody picked it. Royal Rumble '97.
Yeah,
Vader,
there you go.
You got
Vader,
it. You got it.
Vader.
Great match. Yeah.
There we go. Okay. All right.
Sneaking in under the wire right there.
Yeah.
But so what I really wanted that 2001 because I wanted to get Royal Rumble '98 Vader versus the artist formerly known as the Gold Dust.
That is good stuff.
And I don't know if anybody remembers, and if you don't, you need to go back and watch Vader do his Vader bomb with Luna.
Yeah,
on top of
on his
back.
back. It is amazing.
It's awesome.
That's my honorable mention.
Pre-show match.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So 97 Royal Rumble '97 Vader Undertaker.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a big. I like Vader. He's
He's unbelievable.
Got such a bad rap in WWE. And
The drop off. The drop off.
Dropped the ball
Vader,
on him.
Yeah, it's crazy. How do you watch him in WCW as the Mastodon and then get him over here doing? Yeah, it's just crazy.
And then he does beat Taker here, and then he's a part of the Final Four. And he's a part of the Final Four, and you're like, okay, all right, here we go. And then with a year later, he's calling himself a fat POS on TV.
Well, not even that. It's like 6 months later, Undertaker's champion, and Vader's in a Kuwait prison.
Yeah, that may have had something to do with it. Yeah.
Wow. But yeah, both of these guys are in that Final Four, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I do think this really is an underrated match. I think their matches together are good, and their Canadian Stampede match is really good.
Yes.
And,
that was a good little rivalry that they had.
It was a good rivalry at that time. Yeah. And Vader, he shows out in that Final Four match. I think that's his best.
Yes, dude, that's his best WWF performance
in the
ever.
WWF.
It's so good.
Yeah. I love that call. I love having some Vader time here to close it out. let's run through our cards here real quick to remind everybody what we picked. Travis, we talked about arenas last time. Who's singing your national anthem at the at your Royal Rumble card?
My. Aiden English.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go. Or Fozzie.
That's awesome.
Can we choose dead or alive?
Yeah, he could be living or dead. I don't care.
Yeah, Aiden
Oh my
English.
god.
You want to
Aiden
choose the
English
DX band?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
They had one song.
yeah.
That's it.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'll pick Aiden English to sing the
Okay.
national anthem for us.
All
We're
right.
going to start the night off with the Women's Rumble 2023. Then we will go to, good heavens.
Good heavens.
I guess we're going to go with the Rockers and the Orient Express after that. And then we will go with Asuka and Becky for 2019 SmackDown Women's title. Then we will go with John Cena and AJ Styles. And then the Men's Royal Rumble from 2001.
Okay. All right.
Finish it off.
Nice.
I like it. Randy, who's going to sing your national anthem or your
Probably
America the
someone
Beautiful?
small.
Whatever.
I am gonna go with the obvious. I'm gonna go with Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters.
There you
I
No, the obvious was Mini Kiss.
Yeah.
You mini matches on your show.
was leaving that open for Trey.
Hershey Kiss.
But I've always wanted Foo Fighters. It has to be that say no. Same thing for the Super Bowl. The Foo Fighters had to have been offered a pay-per-view theme along the way. I'm not saying lately, but I mean like in 2000.
In 2005 or something, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they had to have just said no. Same for the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. There's just no way. So I'm going to make it happen.
Are you aware? Have they ever done like a national anthem at a sporting event?
I don't think so.
I don't remember seeing one.
Because they were, I think always bigger than that. I hate to be hoity-toity, but
Oh,
they
sure.
were. So,
It'd just be interesting to
hoity-toity.
hear them do that. Yeah.
right. Well, they're going to do it now. They're going to do it at the at my Royal Rumble here, and we're going to open up with the mini tag team match. This is not the 6-man. This is the mini tag team match with Mini Vader and Mini Mankind and La Parquita and Masquerita. That's going to be our opener to start it off hot, and then we're going to have right after that the Women's Championship match from Royal Rumble 2001.
Okay.
Ivory in China. And
3
then
minutes.
we're gonna for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So let me up match. Let me
Short
up.
pay-per-view.
Let me up
Yeah.
quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go to the WWF Championship match, the casket match from Royal Rumble '94. After that,
Oh, yeah.
Yokozuna and the Undertaker. Undertaker's not in my Royal Rumble, so I don't need him to magically appear later on. And after that, we're gonna go to the 6-man tag team mini match. This is gonna be with Max Mini, Mosaic, and Nova versus Battalion, El Torito, and Tarantula with Sunny. So we're going to have some sunny days here in our penultimate match. And then to clean it out, we're going to have the Royal Rumble 2000 at the end here, complete with Taka, that poor Chinese guy, and Kai and Tai, Bob Backlund in his shorts, and Freddie Mercury. I guess Big Show the night before he becomes Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. And that mystery liquid next to Taka's head.
Yes. Watch the film. Is that his blood? It's got to be his blood. It's got to be.
I gotta go back and look at that.
All right.
That
We've
Christmas
got
gift?
Randy and Travis here tonight. I'm going to go with Randy Travis as my
All right.
national anthem singer, country music legend.
So it's 1990. Yours is set in 1992 then.
yeah, probably.
You're okay.
I'm going with the opener. I'm going Hardys and Dudleys
Yes,
here
boy.
to open things off in the tag team tables match. Apparently, I drafted a lot of tag team matches here, so I'm going. We're going to keep it lively here. We're going to go Jumping Bomb Angels versus Glamour Girls, 2 out of 3 falls to follow that up. Then we're going to go to our world title match here in the middle of the card, The Undertaker versus Bret the Hitman Hart for the WWF Championship. And then we're going to let everybody go to the bathroom and get a snack and go to the merch stand during the Ascension versus the New Age Outlaws here. Everybody
Not
get the
me.
popcorn
Not me.
ready.
No way, dude. I'm there.
Mm-mm.
I'll pee in a cup at the seat. I have to.
Amazing.
before we close things out, you got to end with the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble
course.
2025. I hate when the Royal Rumble's not the last match, so it's got to be there at the end. Yep.
I do hate when the Rumble doesn't end it. I think the one I didn't mind was 2023 when it's Roman and KO and then Sammy turns at the end.
That was
Just,
the only moment
just
they could have ended it.
because
Yeah.
that could not have possibly you couldn't have followed up with the Rumble. But
Sure.
but yeah, you're right. I think Rumble on last is
Sometimes there's a good reason.
if the story
Like-
makes sense, it's okay. But
Like when the Undertaker died at the end of 1998 and was burned alive. Like
Yes, great
You
call.
needed to do it there.
yeah,
I thought that was where Trey was going to go with his Taker match. But I guess he already had a world title match.
yeah.
Yes, I did.
But yeah, I'm with you. I think that Royal Rumble one of them should always end the night. So
Mhm.
anyway, all right, who's next? Good call.
All right, Steven, who's going to sing your national anthem before your card
Ooh.
begins?
Well, I'm gonna pick probably the one that's always saying that's they say it's always the best to ever do it. I'm going Whitney Houston.
Ooh,
Wow.
Oh,
What a get.
thought you meant
You
Jillian
said-
Hall.
I know.
Whitney Houston. There you go.
I was going to say Lillian Garcia.
I
Oh,
thought you
yeah.
were going to say Limp Bizkit.
I mean, why settle?
right?
Why
The
settle?
WWE's favorite band in the whole
Yes.
wide world.
Wide world.
I mean, I'm going for the tippy top. I'm pulling
Yeah.
from the grave here.
That's awesome.
are.
I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start the night off with the WWF Championship match, The Rock versus Mankind, in an I Quit
Ooh,
match.
Mm.
Wow,
Going
what an opener.
Yeah.
Going from that same night, the second match on the card, the strap match, Sable versus Luna Vachon. Right in the middle, we're going with the Royal Rumble. I know I'm breaking ties here. Going with
That's
the Royal
fine.
Rumble match from 2007, where the Undertaker finally captures the Royal Rumble victory. After the Royal Rumble, we're going to the street fight between Ric Flair and Vince McMahon, and we're ending the match where Undertaker comes back to defend his title
Yeah.
against Rey Mysterio.
I love it.
All right.
go.
That's a cool
That's cool.
cool
twist.
layout for that card. All right, Tommy, what's oh go ahead.
Didn't 2006 Taker ended the show because he came back, right? Wasn't it
Mhm.
Angle
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
Mark Henry?
Henry.
Mark
He
Yeah.
blew up the ring.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, Tommy.
No, that's okay. So for me, I always think of one recording artist with the Royal Rumble, and the reason for this is because both Rumbles ended. Travis just alluded to it. My wife is saying to me, well, Rumbles are over. What's left? I think I'm going to go to bed. I'm really tired. I was like, no, this match is going to be great. It's going to be Roman Reigns against Kevin Owens. And then just at that moment, they get on there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Big Rock recording artist Hardy. And my
Oh my
wife
gosh.
beelined it to bed. Like it was. So, Hardy rocks the Rumble one more time, baby.
Yeah, let's do it.
All
Let's
right.
do
You're
it.
not going Limp Bizkit,
Let's
WWE's
do it.
favorite band?
I should have done Limp Bizkit.
Get Hardy.
But Hardy rocks the Rumble one more time. He's doing America the Beautiful.
Yes.
My first match of the night is going to be starting things off hot. You're going to go with the world title match, Chris Benoit versus Kurt Angle for the title. Then at that stage, I'm going to go with you're gonna have the first ever women's Royal. You know what? I'm going to give the men's 2008 Royal Rumble second on the show there. Big
Yeah.
return
There you
of John Cena. Then for some, maybe it's a let-up match. For me, it's one of my main. I contemplated putting it as the main event. Miz and Shane against the Bar championship. And then Hardy comes back out as a let me up. He plays another song. So he's doing double duty on this.
From this to this.
Oh my God!
And then
I should have used Whitney Houston twice.
You could have. Because I can't have the back-to-back tag matches. There's got to be something in between. So Hardy's back out for one more tune. And then it's going to be Bret Owen against the Quebecers. And then the first ever women's Royal Rumble in the main event, the debut of Ronda Rousey.
Now, are you going to have Hardy sing Joan Jett at the end to come
Yeah,
out? Or is
Hardy
it
will
gonna
be the
yeah.
yes, yeah.
He's like, gotta give up. My
Be back-
reputation.
be
We're like,
back
we
up
know,
there,
we can
yeah.
tell. We can tell, you know.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. And it was so funny because I think everyone forgot about Hardy. And then they're like, are they kidding? 4 hours into the show and we're bringing out Hardy for a set? Yeah.
Brutal.
It was
Brutal.
terrible.
All right, and Trey, what is your lineup?
All right. Singing my national anthem is Evanescence.
Oh, banger. Great
Good
choice.
one.
Bring me to life, baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yes.
Amy Lee. All right, here we go. Starting off, the night was the Dudleys and Edge and Christian tables match. And then we're going to go into Vader, Undertaker.
Solid.
And then my third match is going to be Sasha and Rousey. And fourth is Rock and Jericho. And number 5 is the 2018 Rumble, ending
There you go.
with Shinsuke
It's like a
Nakamura.
perfect card. Really well done.
Yeah, the Rock and Jericho kind of messed me over with my titles though, because it was the Undisputed. So Jericho was carrying
Right.
both titles at the
Both.
time.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
So,
Yep.
that's
'cause
tricky.
I was the where Kane sets Taker on fire in the casket and all that stuff. I was like, I'd really like to have that, but
Right.
it's for the titles.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
it really limited me, but I really like that
Same
Jericho.
lineage, yeah.
Rock.
Yeah, that's a good pick. All right, well, folks, we did it. We did the big 4. We want to thank everyone for listening and for watching here on YouTube. Of course, we want to thank all these gentlemen for joining us. Let us know in the comments, what did we miss? What are the big ones? I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and say, I can't believe it. Royal Rumble 1992, arguably the greatest one of all time. We missed it. Travis said, yeah, it was a title match. So that maybe kind of limited it, made us think twice about picking it.
I
This
legit thought it was your pick.
How do you not? How
I
did
thought it
we
was your
not
pick,
land
Alex.
on this one? Too
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cactus Jack and Triple H,
Yep.
one of the greatest.
Honestly, it was between this and Rock and Mankind for my
Yeah.
title matches.
I thought Steven was going to pick that one, the Triple H and Cactus Jack one.
What else? Real quick. I know we're trying to wrap this up here for bedtime. We'll
Sid and HBK.
throw them out there.
Great one. I had
Oh.
in mine the triple threat, and then I realized it was the same title that Angle and Benoit had, but the triple threat between Brock, Cena, and Rollins.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep. That's what I was going to say.
Yep.
yeah,
I
great
had that
match
one.
at Rumble 2015. Well, a horrible show, but a great,
One
great
of
match.
the greatest
Yeah.
triple threats of
Show.
all time.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
awesome match.
Trey, I thought you might pick Brock and Kane and Braun Strowman.
That's for
Yeah.
sure. That was the
That
match I
was-
was alluding to the other day.
Yes, that was. I mean, it was on my list, but it was. Wait, was that for the?
2018. What is Kane doing in a world
know,
title
but-
match
Right?
in 2018?
Was it
My
world
God.
title or was it universal?
I think it
Who
was
cares?
Universal.
Who
But
cares?
If I'm
No, he
thinking
means-
correctly, if it's the universal, then I could have had that on
I
my.
think you could
on my
have.
Would have been.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
for sure that was going to be on your list.
But
Yep. I had
Oh well.
as a
Boogeyman versus JBL 2006.
Oh,
As a-
classic.
I had as an alternate wild card. I had Eminem versus the Hardys, just in case I had to have that
Mhm.
Oh
somewhere down
yeah.
the line. That's a fun match.
Yeah.
They had great chemistry together. We
Oh,
had just
so
seen them
good.
the month before, December,
So
dismember,
good.
tear the house down live and in living color.
Steven, I thought you might pick Michelle McCool and
Yes.
Mickey James in a 20-second
yeah.
match from 2008, I think.
I thought that was Randy's with Piggy James.
Yeah. There was a relative newcomer in a world title match. I love this one. Randy Orton defending the championship against Jeff Harvey back at the Royal Rumble.
Jeff Harvey. Jeff Harvey.
Jeff Harvey.
On his debut. Was it? Whoever
Mike
that was.
Adamle.
Mike
Yeah.
Adams.
Yeah.
You know, I had if it fell this way, I needed a world title match, and mine got taken. I had Cody and KO from this year.
Great
that we
match.
saw.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The ladder
Ring
match.
Dingle.
That match was so good, dude. We were all
Yeah,
there
It
for it.
was.
Oh, it's so good. But there's too many great title matches, like world title matches, WWE title matches.
What about Royal
just
Rumble
insane.
1998 with the three faces of Foley?
Yes,
Ah,
yes.
that's
I
the
thought
same
you were gonna take that one, Randy. I really did.
Yeah.
Three faces
Yeah.
of Foley. I is on my short list because then everybody's headhunting for Stone Cold because Stone Cold is stunning everybody leading up to this pay-per-view, and then everybody, I think the Bariquas find Skull from the Disciples of Apocalypse, and they beat up Skull thinking it's Stone Cold.
'cause he's
Yeah.
bald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's also when they interviewed Tyson after, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, the Cold Stone, baby.
Cold Stone, baby.
Cold Stone Creamery, baby. Yeah.
Creamery.
I had a couple last man standing matches. I had Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens in a last
Great
man
match.
standing match, and then I had my backup if Hardy's versus Dudley's was taken. I was going to go with Shawn versus Triple H, last man standing from 04. That was going to be my match from the 2000s, which I revisited a couple of years ago when we did a podcast, Tommy, on best non-Rumble matches, and man, that match rules.
Yes,
It's
it
great
is so good, and Shawn bleeds like a stuck pig, man.
Yeah.
It is nasty.
I had forgotten about it, but through your recommendation, went back and watched, and it is a great match for sure.
So good.
We had talked about in the group chat Brock Lesnar and Hardcore Holly.
Yes, boy.
Yeah.
Let's not be remiss. You know?
Come on.
I know. How did I not get that one in there?
I got
I
that.
mean, if I didn't get this, my Rumble fall to me at 2008, my backup was going to be Royal Rumble 2002, which I also think is a very underrated one.
Great
Had to
one.
include Taker, the great moment with Maven there. So I'm gonna let you eliminate me, but then I'm gonna kill you right after you do it.
Mr. Perfect comes back.
Mr. Perfect,
That's fun. Very fun.
a Hurricane trying to double choke slam Austin and Hunter. So that's a great Rumble as well.
It's a great match.
How about the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match?
You know what?
Bray
I had
Wyatt's
that.
finale.
I had it kind of if I needed to get to an extra, like just for fun. Yeah, because it was Bray's last match.
Yep.
I honestly, I enjoyed that match. Like for what it was worth.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it for what it's worth. I know the internet hated it. I thought it was different and fun for that character.
Yeah, and it really showed. Like LA Knight got that chance, never looked back. Like
exactly.
Not sure he ever becomes what he does without that match. I mean, it was. And I was hosting a party, and I remember my mother's like, "Do you need anything?" I was like, "Yes, actually. Can you stop and get us Mountain Dew Pitch Black?" And we all did it. We all drank Mountain Dew Pitch Black during the Pitch Black match.
Trey, you were over here watching at my house, weren't you? Yeah, we were here together watching it. Yeah.
Yep.
That's about? I was surprised people hate it. I thought it was fun. You know,
fun.
Yeah.
What about Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit?
Yes,
ladder match. 2001.
Really. I think he goes like, is it Benoit does the headbutt through the ropes, and then Jericho clocks him with the chair?
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the craziest headshots I've ever seen in my life.
And the lion tamer on top of the
ladder.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great match too.
Or excuse me, Walls of Jericho. Walls of Jericho.
Yeah,
it's a lion tamer to me.
For me, one of my favorite Rumbles was the Rumble 2004.
It's a good one.
It's you have
the story told. Yeah,
the Taker Dong goes off to signal the dead man. Foley comes back after JR had to call him a coward, and he's not a coward. It was like really, really great match.
I mean, Benoit eliminating Big Show is just one of the great eliminations too. He just like muscles him up over there. It's great. But we could do this all night. We could reminisce about Rumbles. And so we'd love to hear your comments. What would you pick as your top 5 draft picks? What did we miss? What's the most egregious omissions there? Leave it in the comments here on YouTube and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all of that good stuff. Make sure you're subscribing and be sure to check out the archives. Check out our vlog from the Royal Rumble trip from last year. Very, very fun. Check out all of Tommy's entries from the Royal Rumble. And go back and check out our vlog from Saturday night's main event from Cena's last match. Me and Randy and Tommy will have been there, and that will have been posted by this point. Make sure you are subscribed. You can go back in the archives. You can listen to all our coverage of all these classic Undertaker matches as well. And we will be back, of course, for a brand new episode at the beginning of February on Talking Taker. I don't know what it'll be, but me and Travis will be back here for you. If you got any suggestions, we'd love to hear them. We'll be back. Tommy, I think you and we got to schedule our annual Royal Rumble topic.
Yes,
We need to talk
sure.
about something. We'll come up with something here.
Absolutely.
You can follow Tommy at Watch Along Wrestling over on YouTube and check out all of his coverage there and great content throughout the years. Travis is running the Talking.Taker TikTok account, so you can follow us over there. He's keeping us alive here in the year 2026 over on TikTok. Steven, we're waiting. We're still waiting on hands and knees, just waiting for that the drop of Collecting Dead Man, the return 2.0.
2.0. Yeah, it's
2.0.
just like NXT 2.0.
Yeah, are you color rainbow colored? Like
Oh,
NXT,
naturally.
NXT 2.0 was? It was all
Naturally.
rainbow.
Yeah, that's going to be my new logo.
That's fine.
And
I like it.
Why not?
I believe you, me, and Randy are going to record our year-end
Talking
figure
toys.
and Undertaker collecting podcast. So that should be out here by the time you're listening to this. That will have dropped sometime in December, talking about every Undertaker figure and collectible release. It's become a new annual tradition. Excited to record that with you fellas. And Trey, are you on social media? I mean, what you got anything to plug? Go check out the middle school women's basketball team.
Middle school women's.
It's middle school boys.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was women for some reason.
I thought it was two for some reason.
Middle school boys. No, I don't have any Facebook. I don't do any.
God bless you.
He's
Twitter.
better off
I
for
don't
it.
do any.
Right,
any
exactly.
Sure.
Instagram. I'm a ghost online.
Hopefully, you won the U.S. title
About to
from
say you can
Ilya
catch me
Dragunov.
Friday night on WWE SmackDown. Hopefully you did.
Thank you, gentlemen. This has been a blast as always. I appreciate you sacrificing 3 hours here on a school night to talk
Yeah.
wrestling. Let's figure out a way to do it again here in 2026. We'll brainstorm some other ideas, and we will do it again. Love it. Love you guys. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy holidays.
New Year
Yeah.
to
Travis,
everyone. It's
wrap us
time.
up.
It's time. It's Vader time. It's time. If you were at any of these shows that we just had, we want to hear from you. Let us know. Or if you got shafted like Tommy's uncle did or whoever and got fake tickets to a
If
show
you got a
month later.
Playboy from Christmas from your
That was my
parents,
next thing, yeah.
From the parents. That's right.
Your
From Santa.
pops, your pops gave you a Playboy when you were a small child.
and a bottle of lotion to go along.
He's like, what's this Jergens in the stocking, Dad? Oh, we were supposed to open that yet. Yeah. Anyway. Oh man. Anyway,
On that note,
guys, thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. Love you. Happy New Year to all of you out in the PSK. Yeah. As always, take her easy.
Take her easy.
Take her easy.
Crazy.
What a